And hello. I think we are live. Let me just double check our audio. I think we are live. Let me just double check our audio. All right, we are. Hi there, everybody. It is. Oh, hold on. Mouse going crazy. There we go. It is Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. It's time for Tuesday Night Magic. I know I have an echo. I got a new mic. I'm still working on it, but we're making it happen. We're making it happen. Uh, my name's Swifty. I am one of your trading card game ambassadors for Air Force Gaming. I am one of your CONUS leads for the base ambassador program for Air Force Gaming, and I am a base ambassador myself out here at lovely Schriever Space Force Base in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Yeah. And it is Tuesday Night Magic. It's time for us. We got a lot to go over tonight. We got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. It's our Pauper kickoff for our community league. So we're gonna publish our bracket and our first week's pairings and our first week's Swiss stage pairings. So those will come out tonight. And then we just got some news about the commander format tonight. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the new commander tiered levels and bracket system, the beta that they've come. uh, and Brew is in the chat. He got auto modded, and I really don't think I can allow that right now. There are most things that I will allow from that the auto mod picks up. I don't think we'll allow that one right now. You can DM it to pick if you need to. But yeah, before we get started, if you are interested in joining us, we do have one more spot left open in the spell table set for right now. We've got you can join us at the Magic channel in the Air Force Gaming Discord channel, our Discord server rather. Feel free to join us there. The link is right there. And Brew, quit trying to avoid auto mod. Normally what happens when we do these kickoffs is I actually have the scene set up so that we have a link or a view of the chat, and I didn't end up doing that today because we don't have some of the scenes set up. And I'm glad I didn't, because I do a raw stream to the stream manager, and now it would be all up there on the internet forever. But speaking of, for our Pauper players, for our Pauper community players, we're going to go ahead and get started on publishing the bracket, which I'm going to do right now, live on stream. I will publish this and hope that we don't get any errors. Our Swiss stage is published. All right, so round one is published. We should be making... Yep, on the Air Force Gaming Discord, we've got set up for our first round of matches for Pauper. We've got Jay, I am Jay Ali, and DPM38, Seek, and Mr. M. Crockett. We got Ethan Cyrus and Saint Maverick. We got Atimo Supremo and Ivy all set up. And then it looks like Brew has the bye for this first one, because we do have an uneven numbers. So Pauper is live and ready to go. Your match channels have been made, and just go ahead and head on in there and have a good time. And cool, yeah. Brew gets the bye for the first week. Good for him. Good for him. But yeah, so that is live on the Air Force Gaming website and in the Discord. Your match channels have been made. You have until next Monday to play your matches and report your scores, and then on stream next week we will go ahead and hop up for the next week of the Swiss stage. For those of you in our Pauper League who have not yet submitted your deck list, you do need to do that before you start your match. You should get a pop-up if you haven't already. Let me see, what else do we need to talk about before we move on? For the Pauper League, that'll be 4 weeks of Swiss stage, and then we'll do a top 8 finals bracket. which we will be broadcasting live right here at Air Force Gaming Twitch on March 15th, starting at, I believe that is starting at 1700 Eastern. So it should be a good time. Let's go around and do a quick introduction of who we got in the room. I've already introduced who I am. I'll pass it over to Jinja.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Jinja. I'm just a guy now. I used to be part of the Air Force Gaming crew. Oh, hey, look, it's 40.
Hey, we got Fuddy.
I'm just a player, and today I'm going to be playing Hashiton.
I mean, you're
A
still
new-
part of the crew in the heart.
Newly built deck based
From
around discarding and creating zombie tokens on
Yeah.
those discards. I'm playtesting it today, and hopefully it works out the way I want it to.
Nice. Awesome. Fantastic. Cool. Vamp, you want to do a quick introduction for yourself?
Well, hello, I am Vamp. I am one of the 3 lead global game ambassadors for Air Force Gaming. On top of that, I am currently a Grand Forks base ambassador, but hopefully soon I will be moving down to Barksdale to help out that team.
Very nice. Yeah. You said you just got confirmation, what, today?
Yep, I got notification today.
Hell yeah. Congratulations. Get you out of that biting cold up there.
Yeah, with our high of -2 today, I think it was.
From the freezing tundra to the sweaty swamps.
I'm okay with swamps. I grew up in Florida.
Oh, okay. So you're used to it.
Yeah.
Cool. And then just hopping in, we got our good friend 42, our good friend Fuddy. How you doing today, bud?
Pretty good. I took a random day off, and yeah, can't complain about that.
Nice.
And I got a snow day tomorrow.
Yeah, we should be getting a snow day here in Colorado as
I
well.
think I'm getting delayed recording.
But before we get started, we got some news on the Commander format today. We got some cool stuff with that. So before we get too much further into this into the stream, I'm actually gonna tab over to show on stream. So we got the new Commander bracket system. It's the Commander. It's a beta for the matchmaking system for Commander. This was published earlier today, this morning, in an article that Gavin Verhey wrote on the Wizards of the Coast website. And it outlines these 5 different tiers, these 5 different brackets to rate a Commander deck in. We had some conversation in the Air Force Gaming Discord and in other places, just kind of getting folks' opinions on these. But it's interesting stuff. We got 5 levels, five tiers. With tier 1 being exhibition, which is seems like it's your meme decks. It's your ultra casual. I just want to have fun, try this cool thing out. Maybe not playing to win, just playing to do the cool thing. And then tier 2 being what they're considering the core of Commander. So everybody is, pre-con level, like current pre-con level. Tier 3 being upgraded beyond the strength of an average pre-con. Tier 4 being optimized. High power commander. I know in our community here, high power commander, the term has some baggage. But then tier 5 being CEDH. So before we get started with our game today, just with the folks here on stream, what are your guys' thoughts on this stuff?
My Prosh deck 100% has late game 2 card infinites, and Moxfield says it's a 2.
Yeah, my thoughts are it's a noble effort and it's one I support, but I think it's going to be one that's going to take some tweaking to actually get to where it needs to be. Because it's definitely a good thing, and the community has tried to get everybody on a common page to try to level playing, but as he alluded to, the problem is like quantizing all that stuff is really, really hard. Like I've got a Henzi deck that I think at least 2 people in this stream have seen that it says is a 2 and is absolutely not a 2. It would roll over a pre-con because of how fast it is. But there's no 2-card combos. There's no like traditional tutors, there's graveyard tutors, that kind of stuff, and that's really hard to account for.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's an excellent point. To be fair to Wizards of the Coast and to the Commander format panel, this is a beta, right? They're still this is their first iteration of what they're releasing to the public. And one of the things that I find interesting is they're going to be soliciting a lot of feedback at MagicCon Chicago, which will come up in a couple of weeks here. So we'll see that soon. Hopefully, we see a lot of iteration on this.
There's the Prush deck list.
I've got pulled up on stream right now just the image for the brackets. I'm gonna show one more image. It's the game changer cards. So these different brackets here mention game changer cards, right? And how many you could have in a tier. So this is the current list of game changer cards. They've broken them up by color. Some interesting stuff on this list. Like there's some obvious stuff like Thassa's Oracle. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, I see that. I can see like Bolus's Citadel. Yeah, that makes sense. Opposition Agent, sure, makes sense. Vorinclex Voice of Hunger. I feel like, and also Jin-Gitaxi's Core Augur. I feel like, yeah, those are big cards, but they cost a lot to get out on the table.
Yeah, but the thing is, you
depending on the
usually see
deck.
those in decks that cheat those out.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just say Vorinclex, I will 100% cheat out with in Kona.
Sure.
And I don't think I've ever seen anybody pay full cost on Jin's Ataxias.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's incorrect, but like the things that enable cheating those out aren't like Entomb, right? Entomb and Reanimation. Those are not are Reanimate.
So,
those aren't on the list at all.
They are considered tutors, though. Interestingly enough, like it flagged it in my in one of my Mirko decks that's considered a tutor.
So that is an interesting thing as well. I'm interested to get like specific on what doesn't count as a tutor, because Moxfield has updated their tools for deck building. So if you put a deck in, it'll tell you what bracket it breaks down into, which is good that they've got that tool updated. But I think it's going to need some tweaking. And it's hard to just like look at a deck list and necessarily say like this is the problem we've always had with judging power level in Commander of like, yeah, it's easy to say my deck's a 7. Or my deck's a 6 or a 7 or an 8, right? But every deck is somewhere between a 6 and an 8, according to the person who built it.
So in Moxfield, where they put the format, is where they drop the brackets.
Yep, and then if you click on the deck, it'll also be in the title, and then down at the bottom where it talks about it being Commander legal. And then you can hover over the thing at the bottom.
Moxfield is dragging, yeah. So it'll say it like right there.
Yep. And it'll tell you exactly what makes it.
Oh yeah, it says it down here too.
Yeah. Your OBS blocks are still on, so we can't see the bottom.
Oh,
but we can see the top.
Yeah, and this purple bar right here.
Yeah.
It's
good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We don't need to go
about right there on the purple bar. It'll tell you like the format. And
yeah. People can look at Moxfield for themselves. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, it is an interesting thing of like what is and isn't fits in those different tiers. It'll be interesting to see how this evolves. I feel like having this game changer list is it's a way to.
They need to add Rhystic Study if Mothering Tides is there.
I think
Rhystic Study is there.
It's in there.
I didn't see it in there.
Yeah, it's under.
Can I not read?
I can't either. Trust me.
It's right here. It's under blue.
It's right there.
Right,
but then also there's definitely some notable exclusions. Like I looked at the list and the first thought I had was like, where's Beastmaster Ascension? Because like you can roll over a table with that card in the same turn you drop it without much effort.
Yeah.
Like I would definitely call that a game changer.
What I'm thinking is they wanted to keep the list pretty tight. It's very interesting that most of the things that they are afraid of is blue and artifacts, which that just speaks to Wizards of the Coast design. That speaks to Wizards of the Coast design.
Yeah, like according to them, red isn't scary at all. Wait till they see my Nor and the Wary deck.
I think it's also you can try to call stuff a game changer all you want, but I think at this point, anybody that's played EDH for any significant amount of time knows that you could, if you try, you can take the most innocent card and just break it if you try hard enough.
Absolutely, right? Like I am a firm believer in it is not the deck, it is the pilot, right? Like there's something to be said about like a fully optimized deck, but more often than not, it is the skill of the player behind the deck that is going to determine the experience of the game that you're going to have. More so than just the raw deck list by itself, right? Why don't we go ahead and get started? We can continue the conversation, but we'll go ahead and get started with our first game. I'm going to add in my
I need to update my
commander.
deck list.
This is a tier 2 commander, so slightly updated, upgraded, or around about precon level.
Mine
This
is
is-
a tier 3, according to
I pressed the wrong
Wizards.
log there. Oops.
Mine is strictly speaking a 3, but I also don't know whether I agree or not because this is actually my first time playing it. I just drafted it last night.
Mine is a 2.
Let me grab my dice real quick and set them. I have to actually bring them over to the desk. I have those. Just turn on the other light here so I can see properly. And I'm going to roll a die to determine how many times we're going to randomize the player order. It will be
Roll a d30.
once.
Rigged.
One. There we go.
Wow.
All right. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, just
and
make the discard player go last.
we can resolve our mulligans and get this party started.
Yep, taking my first mulligan.
You know what? I'll keep this.
Wait, where was the destroy token? There it is. Nope.
Hashaton. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
So,
Aether Drift. He's the secondary commander in the zombie precon.
Sushi in the chat just said I played Blood Moon one time and everybody complains, but it's not even a game changer. So it's not listed as a game changer, but it is listed as a
Mass land denial.
mass land
Yeah.
denial. Yes. So
Same thing with contamination.
yeah, and then like the tutors, some tutors are not listed on the game changer thing, but they are listed as number of tutors. So like. This is what I was kind of saying in our Air Force Gaming chat a little while ago. Is that we're gonna see a game of whack-a-mole happen where there what is and isn't a game changer, that kind of stuff. But we're also gonna see. So a while back, there in Commander, there used to be a banned as Commander list, right? There was a banned list, the banned in the format overall, and then there was a banned as Commander list. And they got rid of that because they wanted to. Their reasoning for getting rid of a separate banned list was that they did not want it to be confusing for new players coming into the format to have to keep track of two separate banned lists, right? But with bringing in this sub list of things that are sometimes allowed in certain brackets and sometimes not allowed in other brackets, it really does feel like we're going back to that two separate ban lists for two separate things, which I am actually okay with a separate banned as Commander list. I think it was a mistake to get rid of it.
I vehemently agree.
I think there are cards that are fine in the 99 that shouldn't be in the command zone.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this: Nadu should be okay in the 99. It's a problem in the command zone. It's a problem in constructed when you have 4 of it in your deck, but having it in the 99, I think that's fine. It's powerful, but like, there's a ton of powerful cards that are in the 99 of 1,000 decks. Maybe I'm saying something controversial. Maybe I'm not. Like, Nadu was a design mistake. I think we can all agree, and it should be banned. It should have been banned in Modern. Shouldn't have made it to print. And I don't think it. I think it being banned as Commander makes sense. But there are a bunch of other cards that I think are fine in the 99 that shouldn't be in the command zone. And anyway, that's a tangent off of this other list of, like, we've got this mini ban list of game changer cards.
I wouldn't
Well,
even.
the
It's
nice
not. It's
thing-
not even necessarily a ban list. It's just a. It's a cap, and even then, to the point of like, I don't even necessarily compare this entire construct to a ban list because there's no rule saying that you can't play a 5 against a 4 if your pod doesn't give a damn. Like,
Sure.
That's,
Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
I view this as entirely optional.
yeah, it is entirely.
That's what they were
optional.
saying in their little blog post
Yeah.
is that it's just something they're developing to try to streamline things as opposed to like
Well, so what I
assuming. But then they also said like there's always going to be that person who's going to lie. So like
what I see this as a tool for is not for your pod to like have a metric to measure against. If you have a group of 4 or 5 friends that plays Magic all the time, you guys are having those Rule Zero conversations, even if you don't formalize that you're having that. You're having that all the time when you're talking about Magic, right? That it happens naturally. This tool I foresee being used for WPN stores to use to run commander events and have a codified way to say this is going to be a tier 4 event, right? This is going to be a tier 3 event. This is going to be a tier 2 event, and give them a way for people to communicate to the public when they're coming in and bringing in their own homebrew deck. You have to meet these deck building requirements, or you can't participate in this. And you don't end up where someone's like, "Oh, it's our F&M Commander Night at the store. No one says we can't bring CEDH stuff, so I'm going to come in with my CEDH thing, pub stomp, win the 2 play boosters that is the prize pack, and make everybody feel bad for the night," right? Like, this is a tool for Wizards to communicate to stores and for stores to communicate to players. That's what I foresee this coming down as. Everybody
And
good
tomato,
with their hands?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Good all around? All right, we'll get this
Yep.
party started. I will draw a card.
don't mind me going last with Swifty's rigging.
Yep, that's exactly. I broke into the source code. I'm going to play a Shadowy Backstreet, enters tapped, and our Surveil one. I'll leave that on top, and I will pass the turn.
All right, draw. That doesn't help me. Shattered Sanctum comes in tap, pass.
All right. Girl. Command Tower, land, return, and pass.
Draw. That also does not help me.
He's playing on tap lands, get him.
I'm going to play Hallowed Fountain tapped.
One of these things is not like the others.
And I'll pass.
I'll untap, keep, and draw. Hey, look at that. I'll play a Forest of Land for turn, and I will tap 2 for a Rampant Growth. And I'll pass the turn after that.
Alright, tap, draw. That's pretty nifty.
Mountain.
Yeah, let's play a Mech Hanger. And then I'm gonna tap for black on the duel and get a Ripples of Undeath. Probably, yeah, that'll be it.
Oh, I just realized the Commander Swifty's playing. Oh no.
Well, don't worry, it's a tier 2 deck.
This is the first test. We'll see.
I had legitimately been trying to keep this as this is a deck that has fun cards in it, but it is about the level of a slightly upgraded precon.
It is not a generic Wooburg good stuff pile.
No, it's a Wooburg cards I like deck.
The Menagerie. It is
Yeah.
all full of your pets. It's
Yeah.
the Menagerie.
There's like, I mean, full disclosure, there's a Seedborn Muse in here, right? There's the cost reductions for Kenrith's ability, but it's not like go crazy.
Alright, I tap for white and red to play Arbow's Mirror. When he enters, everybody gets pinged 1, and I gain 1.
Cool.
And same will happen when I play any other historic cards. And I will pass the turn.
Ginger, take one. There we go.
Next turn. Man, this is not working out for me. All right, I'm going to play the Cephalid Coliseum. I'm going to start pinging myself here. We're going to tap for 2. Cephalid Coliseum, pinging me before tapping it for mana. And we're going to play this Talisman of Hierarchy. And pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's tap for 2 for Talisman of Resilience. And tap for 2, taking 1 for Agatha the Vile Cauldron. And then we'll pass.
So, draw. That doesn't help.
In the chat, we have Bruce saying, I like the bracket system. I'm excited for what it can bring to events. And now I can happily make a commander event again.
Let's play down a... Oh, shoot. Sorry, hold on. Ripples of Undeath first.
Oh, yes.
So on the mill 3. We got a Disciple of Grizzlebrand, a Ratchet Field Medic, and a Enlightened Tutor.
Hey, look at that. Game-changing card.
Yeah, that's a game changer. Oh, that's a tutor.
I am going to pay 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll pay down with the Mech Hanger. The only question is, which one of the cards do I want?
I need to brush my dog.
I think I'm going to get the Ratchet Field Medic out of that. I don't know if it's the right call, but it's a call, so we're going with it. And then we'll play a Reliquary Tower for turn. Surprise, surprise, nobody knew I had that. Haha.
Oh, no. Infinite hand size.
And then...
Whatever shall we do?
Let's go ahead and hit Shattered Sanctum for black and then drop a Putrid Imp.
Oh, I actually just pulled that out of the stack.
It's going to be it. Pass.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to tap for 1 in the black and bring Ezio out. Since he's historic, everyone gets pinged.
Youch.
Yep. And then...
I kept a really bad hand.
I don't know if this was a bad one, but I don't know if it was a great one either.
Oh, this was not a good one at all.
I will send Arvaz at 42.
Ripping pepperonis. 2/2.
Yep.
I could be rude about it, but I don't think I'm going to be. Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay. And then I'm going to pass.
Next turn. Oh. That does not help me right now. So we will line my cards up a little better. Tap that for colorless. Tap that for doesn't matter for a Talisman of Progress. And then we'll pass.
You want to do something with all that mana over there, buddy?
I have 2.
No, you got talismans. You got 4 mana.
Oh, well, I had 2 available. But I don't want to keep pinging myself with Cephalid Coliseum.
Maybe 3 for Kodama's Reach.
He's ramping. He's cheating.
I thought we were here to play good, clean Magic.
Yeah, you thought. We'll get a swamp out and an island to hand. Play the island.
I mean, I get a reusable counter spell in this deck, so...
You're a monster.
Need to do so. I will pass the turn as I shuffle.
Alrighty then. We're gonna untap. We're gonna draw, and then we're gonna Ripples of Undeath. That isn't a May, right? Yes, the bring back is a May, but cool.
Mill is
Cool.
us.
Yeah. Liliana the Veil, that sucks. Bitter Triumph and Braids Arisen Nightmare. All of that kind of sucks.
Well, why'd you put them in the deck?
Well, I meant like to have
I know,
in the
I'm
graveyard.
joking. I'm joking.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Did you just screw yourself?
No, there's a lot of cards that going into the graveyard that I don't want in the graveyard. I'm gonna take the braids out of that. Pay with the reliquary tower and 1, 2, 3. That's not great, fam. Let's get a Phyrexian tower for turn,
Hey.
and then I think that's the right play there. That wouldn't work out actually. That's gonna be super duper unfortunate. I'm not gonna be in colors for actually. Actually, no. I'm not going to do the Fire Scene Tower. Surprise, everybody knows I've got a Fire Scene Tower in hand. I'm going to play Fetid Heath instead. And then let's hit the Mech Hanger for a Soul Ring. And then Soul Ring, we'll use one of the Soul Rings to float double black off the Fetid Heath. And then get a Violent Tumor.
Fetid Heath filters from...
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't use that card very often. So I can pay the Shattered Sanctum into it to get double black out of it.
Okay.
Violent Tumor. So assuming that resolves, I'm going to search my library for a card, put it in the graveyard, and shuffle. Does that resolve?
Hold on. Yeah, that's fine.
No responses here.
Alright, then I'm going to go do that. Do I have to reveal it? Search it. Yeah, well, yeah, it goes in the graveyard. Duh.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna grab. I am gonna pass the turn. Feel free to wait if you want, but I'm gonna kind of thumb through and figure out what I want right now.
Sure.
Tap up, keep draw. They one for Authority of the Consuls.
What you want, Coda? Huh? What you want, puppy?
I have nothing else in hand, so we'll move to combat.
What? It's not time for dinner yet. Go away.
Send Ezio at Jinja and what's that up there, Swifty?
The card in graveyard is gonna be
This
Night
is,
Paladin.
1/1 Agatha.
Yeah, we'll send Arbaz your way.
Arbaz is
2/2.
2/2. All right. Well, I'm gonna prove just how much this deck is stuff I like. Oh wait, does Ezio give all your Assassin's Menace? No, he doesn't.
No,
No.
free running.
Free running. Cool.
Which I don't know what free running is.
It's ninjutsu, but afterwards.
So whereas Ninjutsu gets people into
It's
switch
before.
into-
It's after combat damage instead of
Yeah.
before combat damage.
Yeah. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prove that this deck is just stuff I like rather than being super optimal. I'm gonna tap for 1 and a blue, and I'm gonna flash out Snapcaster Mage, choosing Kodama's Reach because I have to. But then I will block with Snapcaster Mage. Who's a 2.
And I will take the 3 because I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
So these guys will trade.
What am I going to block with?
I don't know, but there is a choice. I don't know. There's always a choice.
Love the Snapcaster Page.
Yeah, I got that too.
Absolutely useless for what I just did for it, but
I have that one too.
So after that, I'll pass turn.
Somebody pinged me. Mr. Sushi pinged me.
Mr.
Next turn. Ooh. I'll play that. We're going to play a Greyer Reach Sanitarium. Add color list. Pay 2, tap it. Each player discards a card, then draws a card, then discards a card.
Oh, interesting.
I'm down for that.
That's cool. Pretty cool. Pretty nifty.
I'm going to tap these 2 to bring out a Talisman of Dominance. And then I'm going to tap Hallowed Fountain. I'm going to pay 1. Tap this for a black. We're going to bring out Hashaton.
It'll enter tapped and I'll gain 1 because of Authority of the Consuls.
Oh yeah.
Huh. What? Huh? What?
Authority of the Consuls is out.
Yep.
Hashtag
Creatures your opponent. Okay, I'm not going to be using him to attack, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, certainly don't like that. I mean, at the very
Had I
least,
been
it doesn't
paying more
affect my
attention,
vehicles.
had I been paying more attention.
Wise authority of the consoles and blind obedience. Why are these not game changer cards?
Oh, I'll be right back.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Forfeits a turn.
while he's away, let's look at these brackets things again. So, the thing I'm not a huge fan of is that the stated difference between a 4
Sorry about that.
and a
My dog
5
puked.
is just
Oh, no.
go ahead and take care of it. You're good, bud. The stated difference between a 4 and a 5 on the new brackets is mindset, right? Which is not so. And 5 is explicitly called CEDH, and 4 is just optimized, right? And I feel like that doesn't get to the core of what either of those really mean. Right?
See, and I also don't really like that because at the end of the day, Wizards is attempting to put together a empirical standard of grading, and they throw that out when they say, "Oh, it's based on mindset," because you can't grade that.
Yeah, exactly. But also, I think even starting from it's based on mindset is a false start for defining what CEDH is. Because I couldn't take a really high optimized commander deck and bring it to a CEDH table and expect to have anything good happen for me, right? And similarly, I couldn't take a CEDH deck and bring it to a commander table and just play suboptimally and think I'm going to have a good time. It's not just mindset. It is mindset, but it is also deck building from start to finish, right? Every card in a CEDH deck is intentionally there. There's no room for pet cards. There's no room for cards that are suboptimal when there's something better that could fit in that slot. Every card in a deck has to earn its slot in CEDH, right?
Which generally means it's like a $4,000 deck.
Yeah, well, yes. That is not necessarily what we're talking about right now, but yes, cost is definitely thing. But
Okay.
most CDH communities are proxy friendly, and they kind of have to be able to run the game, right?
Yeah, fair.
That goes
Okay, I'm back.
against some of the stuff that Wizards of the Coast is trying to do. Like, I think, what was it, 2 years ago, Star City Games was in chats with them about doing CEDH tournaments, but the sticking point seems to have been, now it's all behind closed doors, nobody knows, but the sticking point seems to have been that they want to be proxy friendly, Star City Games does, but Wizards of the Coast didn't really want to budge on that. That, again, that's without actual insider knowledge. That's just from what it seems to be the case, you know? So, sorry. Jinja, you're back.
Yeah, I was able to hear my dog like starting it, but like I was unsure because there was conversation happening. I had both of my ear cups on for my headset over my ears, and that's why I had to get up so abruptly, and I was too late.
Oh no.
Well, German Shepherd has this thing where if she gets too hungry or she's got too much bile in her stomach,
Mhm.
she'll just either dry heave or she'll actually puke, and she actually puked this time.
Oh, dude, I have a mutt that does the same thing.
Yeah,
And it's like every 12 hours, like I have to be on top of her food schedule. Like it even like weekends I get forced out of bed at 6 in the morning.
My cat
This bud does the same thing.
My cat is messing with the paper bag, so.
Okay, let me get my mind back on track. I 100% mistapped, but that's okay. I'm going to tap these two. I'm going to lose 1 life for tapping Cephalid for blue, and I will also be playing Ghostly Pilfer. And I will pass.
Gotcha. Untap.
So whenever becomes untapped, I may pay 2. If I do draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card.
Cool.
And if I discard a card, I can make Ghostly Pilfer unblockable.
Plains is land for turn. Well, I guess we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and a white, and casting Kenrith from the command zone.
Okay, I'll draw a card.
Vamp will gain a life.
40, I want to let you know I was very nice to you just now.
Thank you? Question mark.
I'm gonna
Oh
tap,
no!
I'm gonna tap this for a green, and I'm gonna activate Kenneth's ability to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature reduced by Agatha's power, so it only costs a green. And I'll put a +1/+1 on Agatha, and then I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna tap this for a white to have target player gain 5 life, reduced by the 2 power on Agatha, and I'll gain 5 life myself.
This is very reminiscent of how this deck was built before.
And I'll pass the turn. It's honestly not.
I view you taking it easy on me as a payback for like paying it forward karma. As I was playing with DQ and a couple other guys last night, and I had like 5 opportunities to kill him and just didn't. So
Well, I have this thing, and it might be a character flaw on my part, but I don't care if I lose, more so because I want to see how other decks operate.
Bleachbone Verge for turn. I think that's the right call.
But I do want to see how this deck is going to perform because it's my first time playing it, and I just threw it together.
Yep. Let's do Bleachbone into Fetid Heath for double black. I think is the way I want to run that. And then Soul Ring for double colorless. I'm going to play Braids Arisen Nightmare. I still have a floating colorless, assuming... Well, I still have a floating colorless. I will wait to see if that resolves.
Resolves on my end. I can't stop it.
Cool, okay. And then...
just tapped, by the way.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Gain 1.
And then I still have one floating colorless. Let's do Mech Hanger for black and Shattered Sanctum for white and get Greasefang out.
Very nice.
I get to draw a card.
I
get the. Did you cast Braids from your graveyard?
I did not. I cast it from hand.
Oh, so you pulled it from graveyard here. Okay.
No, Braids was... Yeah, I pulled it out using the Ripples of Undeath, which I forgot to do again. I guess I'll do that now because it's not a May trigger. My apologies, people. First time I played the deck.
Oh, so we're both playtesting.
It's a Gladriel's... Yeah, if you see me playing Moxfield, I'm playtesting.
Yeah, same.
Cliffbreaker and an Entomb. I will pay the 1 mana and 3 life to get that Entomb back.
It looks like I'm not working tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Okay.
Greasefang should be tapped as well.
Yep. Fortunately, it does not make a difference for what I want to
Yeah.
do. I will move to combat, giving people a chance to respond. And then I'm going to pull, with Greasefang's ability, the Night Paladin out of my graveyard. When that ETBs, it'll deal 4 damage to each opponent,
Okay.
and it gains haste.
That just happens.
Doesn't.
It does not because it enters as an artifact. I haven't crewed it yet.
It is not a creature.
It is not a creature.
Oh.
I have not crewed it yet.
Right.
And it's already
wait.
into the battlefield, so crewing it doesn't
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
doesn't mean it gets
Nice.
tapped.
Yes.
I was about to say, but it does. But I was thinking blind.
I would have
blind
been much.
obedience,
I would have
not
been
authority
much
of the
more
consoles.
sad about that authority of the consoles.
Yeah.
if-
If it was a blind obedience.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm gonna crew the Night Paladin with the Putrid Imp. Go ahead and figure that lore out on your own, and then I'm going to swing the Night Paladin at Vamp.
Okay, so that's 6 I'm taking?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to End Step, and I'm going to use Braids to sack the Night Paladin.
So we all have to sacrifice an artifact or...
You all have to sacrifice. It is a creature when I sack it, so you all have to sacrifice an artifact or a creature. If you do not, that player will lose 2 life, and I draw a card. So Vamp's up first.
I'm gonna
Artifact
just lose
or
the 2
creature.
life. I'm gonna just lose the 2 life. Let you draw.
Okay, draw a card. Ginger, you sacked Talisman.
I am also sacking a talisman.
Okay. That's all I got. Pass.
See, Braids was why I wanted to do Bajuka Bog, but I decided to be nice.
You would have been entirely called for, but I respect you as a gentleman for letting me try to experiment in my first game with this deck.
I'm also trying to play test this deck. The braids might stop that. Now, either that or I might just destroy it.
I totally called for. I have no qualms about that.
All right.
Braids is obscenely strong in this deck because of what it does, and I
Braids
respect
is
you.
just obscenely strong in general.
It can be.
Tapping 2
It's-
for Hidden Blade. When it enters, attach a target creature you control. This is an assassin. It gets Death Touch till end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has first strike. That's all I was going to say going on Ezio. And then Ezio is going at 42.
Seems valid.
Yep. So that's going to be 4 commander damage.
Yep, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. No, because I'm tapped out. LOL. 1,
Alright.
2, 3, 4. You said 4?
Yep.
Man, I'm getting really low on life.
Yeah,
And then
me
it
too.
pass.
All right. Next turn. Let me see.
And you lost your 2 life off the braids triggered vamp.
Yes.
Not worth. Can I do that? That's not worth doing right now. I will. Pay the 2 to draw a card. Well, this would be.
I'm gonna go AFK for just a moment, but I still have my headset on.
Cool.
All right. Shit. Okay. Using Ghostly Pilfer's effect, I'm going to discard Ledger Shredder. I'm going to pay the 2 in a blue, losing 1 life for Cephalid, whatever it is. Ledger Shredder is going to come back as a 4/4.
You're gonna make a copy of it.
A token copy, yeah.
So
I'm
Ledger
gonna.
Shredder is still in your graveyard.
Yes. Well, I pulled it off just to show that I'm bringing out
Sure.
Ledger Shredder.
There should be a
Make token copy.
There you go.
And then I need to
Set power toughness 4/4.
4/4. It is a zombie.
Enters tapped.
It does. Is there a way I can set creature type?
I think you're fine. I think it says token, right? And we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. And what connive is I have to look that up again. It's discarding. I know that.
You draw a card and then discard a card. If the discarded card wasn't a land card, it gets +1/+1 counter, I believe.
Yes, +1/+1.
If your creature connives, its controller will draw cards, discard cards, then put a number of +1/+1 counter on conniving permanent equal to the number of non-land cards discarded this way.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It just says connive, so I'm going to say it's
connive,
one.
It's connive 1. Right.
Yeah. And we're going to move to combat. Ghostly Pilferer is unblockable because I used his effect to discard a card. And we're going to swing 2 at Swifty because you have the most life.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the 2.
And I'll pass. Oops.
Yep. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Nothing on upkeep. Draw for turn. Cool. We'll play a Sulphur Falls as land for turn. Let's do a green to tick up Agatha one more time. Because it's pretty nifty to do that. And then let's do... Two, 3, 4. Alright, we're going to do 3 and a blue to do a fact or fiction.
Is that your second spell? I wasn't paying attention.
Nope, first spell.
Okay. Vector
If
Fiction.
I activated Kenrith earlier, so this is my first spell.
Effective. Vector Fiction is a little difficult to do over a spell
it's
table,
not.
isn't it?
No, it's reveal and then an opponent. So I just reveal
yeah, okay.
them and then an opponent. I choose an opponent and they'll do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. 42. Buddy.
Oh, I don't want to use both of my brain cells.
So we've got a reprieve, an undergrowth stadium, an offer you can't refuse, an evolving wilds, and an Aven interrupter. You can confer with your fellow tablemates, and if you'd like, but the decision is final yours. However you want to split these up into 2 piles.
Lands in the reprieve go in one pile, the other 2 go in another.
Lands in the reprieve go in one pile, the other 2 on another. So we got, man, this is all counter spells. Why is it all counter spells? Okay, so I will take the lands in reprieve into hand, and I will discard, or these 2 will go into the graveyard. Cool. I've already played a land.
Did I play a land last turn? I didn't play a land last turn. Fuck.
I have already played a land for turn.
I'll let you play it if you play the Bazooka Bog and don't target me.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, you're the one that I would hit the Bajuka bar.
I know, that's why I'm really nervous about it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and...
Because both you and I are playing from graveyard.
I know, it makes me super sad.
That's why I put the card in the deck.
Because, I mean, you guys saw me put it in hand. I've got an Entomb in hand right now, and I don't want to burn it.
Yeah. I don't have anything else I can do this turn, so I'll pass the turn.
Alright, untap.
I was
draw.
really hoping to get better cards off of that Factor Fiction.
It is objectively correct to play Entomb right now, but I can't. You're a bad person. I'm gonna play a Shine Shadow Snarl for turn, comes in tapped.
I like how nervous I'm making 40 right now.
Well, just like I can't turbocharge my graveyard right now because it just turns into a big fat target. And I'm objectively the correct decision to target with it when in fact you do decide to cut. And speaking of ripples on the deck, keep forgetting. All right.
I was about to say, is it main phase 1?
Yes, it is. All right. So I'm taking back that Shine Shadow because that's all I've done so far. So we got an Oswald Fiddlebender, an Arcane Signet, and a Tainted Field. Do I want any of those? Oswald is a really good card. But I really can't afford to keep burning life.
Yeah, me either.
The only life that matters is the last one.
I'm not gonna take any of those. I'm probably gonna regret not taking that Oswald, but all right. So yeah, I'll play that Shine Shadow. Comes in tapped. God, I'm gonna regret that decision later. I know I am. Let's hit a Soul Ring, Reliquary Tower, and a Mech Hanger. Play Karn the Great Creator.
I don't have any mana.
Karn. Created abilities of artifacts. Yep.
Don't have any mana. I got rid of my talisman to play a land in its place, but I messed it up.
So I'm hearing silence. I'm going to assume that resolves.
Yeah, it resolves.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have any mana.
My offer you can't refuse got binned. So
Yeah, I don't have mana.
I'm gonna +1 him on the Soul Ring, honestly, just to +1 him. The Soul Ring is now a creature. It is a 2/2. Please don't shoot my Soul Ring.
I know it's a 1/1.
Oh yeah, it is a 1/1. Ah, ha, ha, that's my grand.
Pyroclasm.
I'm gonna move into combat, and I'm gonna bring the Knight Paladin back. Surprise. Ding everybody for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody
I'm
take 4.
playing. I am playing poorly.
And then I will crew it with Imp. And then in an attempt to break the quickly developing animosity deadlock that me and Vamp are in, I'll swing Knight Paladin at Swifto. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, Swifty. Yeah, sorry, Swifty.
So let's see here. How big is this?
6/6 with trample.
6/6 with trample. Oh jeez. I'm gonna. No, that's stupid. I'll take the 6.
Okay.
Come on.
Wow, this feels honestly like kind of a lame turn. Maybe, I mean, going into main 2, I could play that, but it feels like I'm just overextending at that point, to be completely honest, so I guess I'm not going to. This feels like a little bit of an anticlimactic turn. I'm just gonna go to end step and sack the Knight Paladin to Braids, same thing as last time.
I'm gonna just take the 2 this time.
Taking 2.
Now, remember we can't activate our artifacts anyway.
Yep.
I
You
don't.
can't activate.
Karn is out.
Karn, the Great Creator, you can't activate abilities on artifacts, which includes tapping them for mana.
Yeah.
Ah, well, I'm screwed.
I will take the 2.
Would you like to reconsider Jinja in light of that?
It doesn't do anything.
Well, I think what the point the Switch is trying to make is if you sack one of your mana rocks, which aren't doing anything at the particular moment, then
I have ways to get rid of it.
Okay, fair. Yep, fair enough then. All right. So Vance taking 2, Jinja's taking 2, Swifty
Took 2.
took 2. So I'm drawing 3.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing 3. Gross.
Cool. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with any of those cards right now, which is kind of a shame because I would really like to. Pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and
Wait for
draw
that
and
Bajuka
pray
Bog.
for
I know it's
lands.
coming.
And no. Only thing I can do with it is tap for 1 in black for a cover of darkness.
And to be clear, Soul Ring is no longer a creature.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it is until my next turn.
Oh,
Okay.
until your next turn, really?
So Soul Ring is a creature.
Yep.
Please don't kill my
Oh
Soul
yeah,
Ring.
until your next turn.
Obviously, cover of darkness will affect assassins, so I have fear. But that's not really going to matter. Ezio's going at Jinja.
Oh, Jesus. How big is it?
4. With Menace.
Menace.
Well, I have 2 tapped creatures.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. I'm not going to pay the 2 for Ghostly Pilfer, so we'll just do that. I'm tired of that machine already. Sorry, 40.
What? Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. At the very least, it's only 1 card. I can live with that. Well, I mean, it's only
the
one
entire
card.
graveyard.
Right, it's only 1 card I care about, to be clear.
Okay. What can I do?
I mean, realistically, outside of like artifacts, there's not that much recursion in this deck, so everything else that was there was going to stay there anyway.
There's no point in playing that.
Hey, Karn's -2 is technically
Oh.
online for you now.
Oh my god, I can't play.
Yeah, it is.
now.
Because now you have stuff exiled.
That's why I was.
You
that's
baited
why I-
him into Bajuka bogging.
I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't, but that's why I was okay letting that one go. Sacrificial Lamb. Assuming I still have him next turn.
No, I can't get rid of rage right now.
I mean, have you met Swifty? He's usually got an answer for most things.
What do I do? Shit. I guess we'll tap these two to play Collector's Vault. I can't do anything with it. I just need to get it out of my hand. Yeah, Karn really messed me up.
I'm sorry, man. It wasn't personal.
Nothing personnel, kid.
No, but really, I don't like screwing over somebody unnecessarily. But
Oh no, it's just the name of the game. Like,
Mhm.
I did it to myself and not Pajuki bugging. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have gotten rid of Karn, but like I did the damage to myself by letting Braid stay in the graveyard. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. But I still respect you for it. And isn't respect really worth more than any win?
Actually, I'm going to I'm going to use Ghostly Pilferer's ability. Discord Metamorphosis Fanatic.
This is funny. Yo, what?
I'm sitting there like, I don't have mana to cast this. And I'm sitting there thinking like, wait a minute. I don't need to cast it. The 4/4 zombie.
But it does
Enters
enter.
It does enter tapped. When it enters the battlefield, return up to one creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter on.
Get the Metamorphosis Fanatic.
Metamorphosis Fanatic. And then Ledger Shredder.
They both get lifelink.
Set counters.
Oh.
They
Lifelink. Lifelink.
Oh man, that's awesome.
See, this is like I'm so used to playing a certain way that this deck is gonna be hard for me to
Yeah,
get around. But I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, I have a way to discard without
awesome.
an artifact.
No, that was fun. That's a fun little play there. I like
Okay.
it. I really do like that.
And I'm going to swing two unblockable over at Vamp.
okay.
Actually, yeah, at Vamp. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
In your end, I'll tap a blue, reduced by 3, and draw a card.
In your end, it doesn't even matter.
So this is what I built the deck to do. I have to break a mindset because I'm so used to just casting everything. Actually, hold on.
Oh.
Holding.
No, none of that happened.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, bring your 2 life. I didn't have the mana to pay for it,
Oh.
Oh no.
so I want to leave that. That goes.
Control Z.
Yeah. So yeah, just a collector's vault, and then that was it. So Vamp, get your 2 life back. I didn't have the mana to pay for Hashiton's ability. That's my turn. Go ahead, Swifty.
Okay.
Well,
Forest is late for turn, like I said.
No, Vamp, you get. I didn't hit you for anything. You should still have 33.
well, I've gained because of authority of the console.
Yeah.
Should be 31, I think.
Yeah, because he gained 2. He gained 3.
So I should be 30 actually.
30. Yeah. That's
Oh,
that's right.
okay.
Okay. I don't know what I want to do right now.
If I had the mana, that's how that would have worked out, and it would have been cool.
I believe you.
Let's do green to tick this up as well.
You see how Karn screwed me there?
Blue to draw another card.
I am sorry. I really. just want it for most of the other abilities, to be completely honest.
We'll do 2 and 2 black. And I'm gonna do a diabolic tutor.
He's tutoring, get him.
I get to search my library for a card and put it into my hand. At sorcery speed for 4 mana. Oh boy. What am I gonna get?
Oh, that's cool. Boxfield shows how many types of cards you have in your graveyard now.
That's cool.
It says 2 down here for me. Alright, so I think I'm liking this deck so far. I'm going to start pulling out the cards that I have for it.
So far, I am too, but also I'd have figured I would because I love playing Greasefang in 60 card format, so it is high time I made a commander deck out of her.
This card.
Oh, wait, I put a bunch of them.
Actually. I'll get this other card. Not that card. So I forgot about Karn and Artemis.
Yeah.
In fairness, I should be the one catching that, and I'm probably not paying as much attention to it as I should.
No.
I've never used the card before.
I was tutoring, right? And I was like, oh, I know what I want. And then it was like, well, wait, if I play that, I can't use it because Karn's out. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Goes there. This goes to my hand.
Oh, I can see why they didn't put this in it. Okay.
Okay. And then, I'm gonna lightning bolt braids.
Can I lodge an official protest?
I'm sorry, the system's down right now.
I will not counterspell that.
Can somebody witness my official protest so I can have it in the record?
We need a notary public to.
Well, shit. Wait, is lightning bolt 2 or 3?
It's 3.
Oh, bummer. Is there anything I can do about that? Probably not.
It is my second spell cast, so Legend Shredder will connive.
I'm just making sure there's nothing I can do about it. I don't really think there is, unfortunately. I think I'm just fucked. I can sack it to the Putrid Imp, I guess. My Putrid Imp is flying. Haha.
Oh, lightning bolt fizzles, I guess. Cool.
Wait, does that mean you get your second cast?
Putrid Imp is discarded, thought.
Oh, wait, yeah, thank you.
Oh,
no, thank
okay.
you. Yeah, then nothing happens. It resolves and it dies.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now I connive.
You would have connived before. Yeah, you connive on the cast. It's a cast trigger.
Draw. What do I... Fuck, I don't have the mana to do anything. Damn it, Karn! We'll discard Frantic Search.
Cool. 1/1 count.
1/1 counter.
I'm gonna go ahead and gain 5 life. Pass the turn.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. Untap. Draw. That's really not particularly useful. Can I get a land count on everybody real quick, please?
4.
2.
8. 8.
Okay.
Chariot.
Play a Fire X Tower for turn.
Monument to Endurance. Cursed Yard.
I'm gonna tap the Snarl for white and play a Weathered Wayfarer. I'm gonna downtick Karn by 2. And I'm gonna go grab that Knight out of exile and put it into my, wait, is it graveyard or? Nope, put it in hand. Yeah, sure, okay,
There should
whatever,
be
why not?
tapped.
I didn't put Black Market in this deck. Interesting. What was I thinking?
I don't know, what were you thinking?
Soul Ring, Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
Wait, Black Market or Black Market Connections?
Black Market.
Marker enters tapped.
Ah, yep. Glad somebody's keeping me on top of that.
Why did I put Steam Vents in here? What the? That's dumb. Why did I do that?
I'm starting to see a couple of vulnerabilities in this deck's mana base already, though. I will say that much. Let's hit a Bleachbone Verge for black. I'm going to Entomb. Oh, wait, that's an instant, not a sorcery. I should have done it at the end of the... whatever.
What does that do again?
I'm going to go search
Search for a library card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not. Negate.
Fair enough, Famalam.
Lose one for tapping that land.
Hmm?
I lose a life for tapping.
Oh,
this
you
land
lose
right
it.
here.
Okay. Fair enough.
Although that was your. Oh no, fizzles.
That wouldn't really help me out. Well, shite. And I don't have braids out anymore. That'll tap for colorless, and I guess trying to find the best way to make this work. Probably shouldn't have played Phyrexian Tower. I'm actually not sure that was the right move. Yeah, actually, that honestly was not the right move. I should not have played Phyrexian Tower. Oh well. It's way past time that I could take that back. I did fuck myself, though. I guess we'll hit Shattered Sanctum for black. Into... no, I'll just do the Reliquary Tower. I'm going to get Solvetti Onite. Comes in tapped. And then I'm going to with the Putrid Dip, I'm going to discard the Night Paladin into my graveyard. And then I'm going to go to combat. And I'll bring the Night Paladin out with Greasefang's ability. Everybody loses 4.
I'm going to die to that card.
I would like to use other vehicles, but you're kind of making it a little difficult right now.
How am I making that difficult?
I can't go find any of my other vehicles.
Those other vehicles would still destroy.
Right now I have steak. I want to go find bratwurst, and you're making it so I can't find bratwurst. So we're all getting steak every single day. All right, everybody take 4.
Taking 4.
Yep.
I already took my 4.
Cool.
I'm now digging my stash for cards that belong in this deck.
I'm gonna crew the Night Paladin with Putrid Imp. Or crew the... That would have been weird. Crew the Night Paladin with Putrid Imp, and then go to swing it at Vant.
Okay, taking 6 again. Alright.
Cool. All right. Second main. Sure. Why not? I'm going to use the Phyrexian Tower to tap in double black and sack the Night Paladin. And then I'm going to play... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I get that mana right. Yeah, that'll work.
How many spells have you played?
Hold on. 1, 2...
2. Okay, conniving. Draw. Just now I'm getting all my land. This really sucks.
Cool. All right. Using the floating 2 black, I'm going to also hit the mech hanger for colorless. I'm gonna lively dirge, spreeing the first part. Wait, hold on. Actually, do I want to pay for the second one? Yeah, I totally fucking do. I'm gonna hit the Soul Ring and I'm gonna pay for both. Is that resolved?
All I have is lands in my hand.
I got nothing.
Cool. All right. So
Yeah, that
Oh.
resolves.
cool. All right. I'm gonna go search my library for a card, put it in the graveyard shuffle. That would be really good, but I don't think it's what I want right now. I think I'd probably just go for the classics. I'm gonna grab a Reaver Titan, put that in the graveyard. Surprise! It's secretly a 40k deck. And then the second, and those resolve simultaneously, correct?
The whole the whole thing.
All right. So Reaver Titan is not a valid target for that secondary, which, for the record, I would not want it to be, but just as a curious question.
I mean, it wouldn't be valid.
Oh yeah, because I'm dumb. It's not illegal to be dumb. Okay.
So
All right.
they resolve top
yeah.
down. So
I'm gonna get braids
you
out.
could search something that you did want to bring back.
Could I? I thought they resolved simultaneously
No,
because the whole spell resolves simultaneously.
So because they're line broken, right? You resolve one, then you resolve the next one, right?
Very well.
If it was one same passage, then yes, you would resolve the whole effect. But because there is a line break, you resolve one, then you resolve the other.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna go grab braids with the secondary,
Right,
and then
tapped. And there's battlefield tapped.
Yes. Cool. All right. Going to end step. What do I want to do with braids? I don't have a free sack. Do I still want to sack something anyway?
Well, make us get rid of a planeswalker.
I'm not gonna do that. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll file that into my drawer of shit that people have recommended to me and I've never looked at.
Right next to Cowboy Bebop and.
There's nothing wrong with Cowboy Bebop.
No, but it's shit people have recommended to me that I've never looked at.
Oh well, then you should.
I'll file that. It's still in
It's got
the
a
file.
mark on the
I'm not gonna sack anything to braids. Actually, I'm just gonna pass.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Untap,
Very nice, very nice.
upkeep, and pray for land.
Once again, not sure if it was the right call, but it was a call. I probably should have sacked the Wayfarer to it because the Wayfarer is a turn 1 play, not a turn 10 play. But
of all of the strategies in Magic, it's one of them.
All right. Moving to combat. Swinging Ezio at Swifty. He's a 4/2 with first strike, menace, and fear.
Oh, and fear. I
Yes.
can't do shit about that. All right, I'll take 4 commander.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. In second main, I'll tap for a 1 and a black, cast Restart Sequence, and bring Arbal's Mirror back to battlefield. So when he enters, everybody gets pinged for 1 and I gain 1.
Take 1, down to 20.
I'm about to get Ezio'd.
And then I will pass the turn.
Caught me looking at cards.
I mean, if I had the mana, you might. But I've gone the entire game with 2
Yeah,
lamps.
it's been a bit of a slog this time around.
Next turn. Karn is really slowing me down. Command tower. I'm going to now use Ghostly Pilferer's ability to discard Metamorphosis to make a token of them.
And paying the mana.
Paying the mana. He enters Bring back Metamorphosis again.
Intercept. Oh, it already has the lifelink counter on it.
Yep. It's probably because I discarded it.
Yeah.
Oops. You all will bring back Ledger Shredder.
Intercept.
It is already tapped. And then my dog is dying. We'll do the 2 at Vamp.
Okay.
No. We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do the 2 unblockable at Karn.
Oh,
I would like to lodge an official protest.
noted. Not cared about.
And then also,
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if I want to. Oh, wait. Are you still declaring attackers?
well, he's unblockable.
Right, but I have open mana.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah. We'll do Ledger Shredder at Karn also.
Very well. How much damage is coming at him?
7.
It's kind of rude.
Well, Karn is kind of rude, so
It is a little bit, admittedly.
I'm trying to play test the deck too, man.
Also fair. And fuck. Unfortunately, I might have screwed myself on color. Yeah, I screwed myself on colors. Even if I want to do something about it, I can't.
Chapel. I know that's in the deck.
Yeah, I am starting to realize a weakness in the color in the mana base of this deck already. Believe it or not, there are basics. I don't know where they are, but they're in the deck.
Yeah, I've only got 9 basics in this deck.
You
So
don't really
I
need
don't-
those. You don't really need those plans.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait. No, I don't. Yeah. Fuck. You got me on that one. I think because I can't do anything about flying or unblockable.
Cool. Hey, artifacts are back online. I still can't do anything, so I'm gonna end my turn. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Fuck. Hold on. I got a nosebleed.
Is Clifftop Retreat in this deck?
No.
It is not.
Even during your nap.
I have so many Rakdos lands. It's ridiculous. Temple of Silence. Is that in this deck? No.
Oh, you need to go outside.
I play so much red and black. Those are the lands those are the majority of the lands that I keep when I open packs. Tainted Field. QRST, not there. Coda, are you okay? Are you okay? Did you drink too much water?
All right. Sorry about that. It's this dry ass Colorado air. Got a nosebleed.
Yeah,
your turn.
it's killing me in Missouri right now too.
I just got that notification from my supervisor, mission essential only. Which I am not.
Hell yeah, brother.
Supposedly I am, which doesn't make sense. But...
What?
Yeah, I know. We were just reviewing PDs because we have to change them to PRDs for this act demo process. And they're like, "Hey, you're mission essential." What? I can't explain that.
Joke's on you. I'm essentially useless.
Yeah. Well, without support, mission abort and all that.
I mean, well, I'm told I'm not mission essential, but I'm QA for flightline mechanics, so technically I'm not. But
I mean, the repairs will get done whether the QA is there or not.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Alright. Took care of the blood and the bloody hands. Alright, I'll untap. I'll upkeep, I'll draw. Undergrowth Stadium. Green. and 3. Seaboard Muse. Enters tapped.
In response, I got nothing. Wait, why am I looking at a white-green card? None of these.
Green. Bird in Paradise. Enters tapped.
In response, I got nothing. Is that your second spell?
It is.
Bolt the bird.
Do it.
Draw a card. Draw a card. I will. Discard this Crypt Breaker for the first Connive. I will pay. I don't have enough to do 2. Crap.
Just so
I
you know,
will-
each instance of Connive will trigger separately. So you draw one card,
Yes.
resolve it, then draw another.
Yeah,
card.
well, I know. I'm just doing them both at once. That's why I said the first Connive
Well,
for the Crypt
Sure,
Breaker.
but you drew 2 cards, is what you said, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
So
drew.
You're not supposed to draw both cards.
I-
You're supposed to do
I-
one at a time.
I
Listen,
know.
People might have responses.
Yeah, I will pay the 3 to make a token copy of Crypt Breaker. And it is a 4/4. And then he gets a +1/+1. And I'll just discard the Scourge Familiar. Not paying because I don't have enough. Go ahead.
I'll tap blue and draw a card. Nope. And I'll tap 2 for this Talisman of Progress. Tap 1 for 1. Hold on. 1 to make a white, and then gain 5 life. And I'll pass the turn.
There's too much life gain at this table. It isn't mine.
Right?
Hey,
Tap
I'll
the draw.
untap as well.
I just need a Watery Grave. Do I have a Watery Grave?
Let's play a swamp for turn. Hey, look, a basic. I have some of those.
Please tell me I have a Watery Grave somewhere. Please tell me I have a Watery Grave somewhere.
Ripples of Undeath. We got a plains, we got a swamp, and we got a Spire of Industry. Hey, look at that. That's super cool. I'm not gonna pay for any of those. That really sucks. I can't find any of my darn things.
I think I'm going to use Oil Slicks for this deck. I need to go get some planes.
Ugh.
Where is...
Yeah, I've got all this gas, but like I don't really have much to do with it. It kind of sucks.
There's a command tower. I don't know if I have one of that. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
I'm just gonna go to combat step and put Greasefang's trigger on the stack.
In response,
Okay, well, are you responding to the trigger or going to combat? Those
in
are 2 different
respo-
events I should have
in
specified.
response to the phase change.
Yep.
Vamp, draw a card.
Okay.
That's it.
No, that's okay. Just get my heart rate going for no fucking reason.
No, look, I feel bad for him. Look, he's got no lands. Like, we gotta give him something, right?
Trigger
Fuck that guy!
target for Greasefang is gonna be the Reaver Titan.
Reaver Titan. Jeez, the weasels. Alright, now this thing says...
Does that revolve?
When it attacks, it deals 5 damage. Protection for mana value 3 or less. And crew 4 is a 10-10. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I got nothing.
Cool. I'm going to crew it with Greasefang.
Does it gets haste?
Yes. Grease Fang's ability gives it haste.
Gains haste. Okay, cool.
Okay. Which one did you get?
Otherwise that would be entirely useless.
Not necessarily. ETB's
Grease Fang. Where did you get up?
Reaver Titan
Reaver Titan.
and crewed it with Grease Fang.
Oh, I can't even do anything. Never mind. It's fine. Well, it's
Cool.
not fine, but I can't do anything.
I'm gonna swing the Reaver Titan over at Swifto.
On attack.
Well, let him finish declaring all his attackers, and then triggers will go in the stack.
Yeah, that's gonna be my only attacker.
Okay.
So
On
the
stack.
Reaver Titan is gonna go on the stack. Yeah.
Okay. In response, I'm gonna tap a white, gain 5 life,
All right.
and I'm gonna do it again.
Wait, hold on. What? What's
He's
happening?
using Kenrith's ability.
Kenrith's
Ah.
reduced by Agatha. And then now the trigger, we each lose 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Deal 5 damage. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's a 10, 10.
Yep.
No trample though, right?
Nope. No trample. Just pro 3 or less,
Okay.
which includes creatures mana value 3 or less.
Yeah. That sucks.
I believe Kenny is the only eligible. Oh no, the Seaborn
I
is
could do the
eligible.
Seedborn, I really don't. Well. Yeah, okay. Seedborn Muse blocked.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm about to die.
Cool. Alrighty then, going on the second main. Swifto, how many lands you got?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I guess I'll tap for white into the Wayfarer and go find a white card or plains.
Plains, sure.
Oh, a land card. No, never mind. It can be any land.
Nice.
So it's gonna be a command tower most likely. Unless I can go find a utility land that's gonna be better. That might be good. That might be really good. We'll get a Takanuma. I have to reveal that.
And then go to hand.
Yes, it goes to hand. I just have to reveal it.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna go to end step and
Response to phase change.
sure.
Tap black. I'm gonna bring back Seedborn Muse. It'll enter tapped. Vamp.
Yep.
I'll also go ahead and pay 1 life. Draw a card.
All right.
Then I'll draw a card.
I've had enough of this shit.
And then throw a couple 1/1 counters around. One on Seedborn Muse, one on Kenrith. And then I'm finished with my responses.
How many lands do you have in hand?
In hand? I don't have to
No,
tell
no,
you
no,
that.
no, wait, no, sorry. How many cards do you have in hand? Sorry, I don't know why I said lands.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lance, I don't have to tell you anything.
How many counter spells do you have in hand?
I'm
Alright.
gonna tell you shit.
No, you do not. Acknowledged. Yeah, let's hit the Bleachborn Purge for white. I'm gonna swords Kenny.
Swords Kenrith.
Just because that was too much. I'm not a fan of that.
What do you
I
mean
probably
it was
should
too
save
much?
it, but
It's turn 90. Come on. We've been,
I don't like it.
we've been here,
I don't like it.
We've
I don't like it.
been here for 2 hours.
I don't like it.
Have we?
It certainly feels like it.
don't like it.
Hour and a half.
You're gonna.
I don't like all that life gain. I don't like it.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something silly. I'm gonna
Cool.
tap this for a red in response to give all creatures trample and haste until end of turn. Giving my Birds of Paradise haste, tapping it for a white and 1, and I'm gonna go ahead and reprieve that.
Damn.
So you'd be able to cast again, but I get to draw a card. That's the main thing.
Okay. Actually, I could cast it now if I want
Yeah,
to.
go for it.
Or you
I
can
just
just do
wanted
it
to
on
jock
ability activation.
Huh?
You can do it on ability activation.
I know, but the problem is right now he's tapped out, and if I pass it to Vamp, he's gonna untap everything.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna tap for white, and I'm going to Swords Kenny.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch a blue. And no, I'm kidding. Kenrith will go to the command zone, then cast once, and I will.
I honestly don't even think that was worth
6
it, but
life.
I just honestly spite play. I'm fine with it. Cool. All right. Now that I can finally proceed to my end step, I'm gonna sack the Reaver Titan to Braids.
Braids is back out?
Yeah, Braids has been back out.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
So Vamp's up
really-
first.
Huh?
Well, the trigger's on the stack. You can respond to that, and then if the trigger resolves, then Vamp's up first.
Yeah.
I think the trigger is resolved.
I'll pay 2.
Drawn a card.
I will get rid of my Talisman of Progress.
Drawn a card. Wait, no, not drawn a card.
Not
LOL, JK. Vamp, did you lose your 2 life?
I did.
Did you?
Uh,
Artifact
I
or creature?
do not have. You're over here keeping me down, man.
I mean, you got plenty of creatures. Just sack a creature.
I'll sack this Ledger Shredder.
Very well. That's all I got.
Now it's Swifty.
I sacrificed my Talisman.
Oh,
Untap, I'll keep it.
keeping me down,
I'll
man.
Untap if you're untapped.
Not on purpose.
I did get a planes. Not that I can do anything with it.
Over here trying to get my cards for my deck.
We're all just trying to get our cards, fam.
No,
Yeah.
like actually like putting the deck together, pulling him out of my stash.
Sending it to Swifty again.
Menace and Fear, right?
Yep, Menace, Fear, and First Strike.
And first strike. Okay. Well, I will
Take 4.
the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for commander.
And then I'll pass turn.
In your end, I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play Aladamri's Call. Search my library for a creature card. Put it into my reveal it. Put it into my hand and shuffle. It's going to be Urtai Resurrected.
Oh no. Reusable counterspell.
Just a
What?
just a
Creature counterspell.
Reusable counterspell in a bracket 2. Way to go, Wizards.
brother. This is a 3-cent card. This card does not see play, even in Commander. Actually, I don't know what Urtai Resurrection is going for, but it can't be that much. Into hand. Pass that priority back. Go to
Next
James' turn. I'll untap as well.
All right. I'm going to start getting some life back here.
I believe in you.
Oh, I've got two life linkers. Okay, let's see here. I do not have anything to discard, so we are going to tap a white, a black, and a blue, and whatever. We're going to Anguished Unmaking Braids. It's exiled. I lose 3 life.
Very well. I did step AFK for just a second, but I might have a response to that.
Well, I still lose the 3 life on cast, so. Swifty, did you cast two spells on that instead?
No.
Okay.
Just Aladamri's Call. Just one.
I'm just making sure.
All right. So targeting braids. Really wish you wouldn't. I would prefer if you did not do that. kind of
I know.
rude. We've been over this before.
You've
You already
been
ruined
rude
it
with
once.
it all game.
I'm gonna tap the Adnate and sack it.
Shit. Okay. I still lose the 3 life.
I have
I
nothing to do with the mana, unfortunately.
also forgot to play my land for turn.
Wait, hold on. Actually, do I have something to do? No, I do not.
Well, I'm gonna play my land for turn. Fuck. What do I do? What do I do? I cannot. I am so screwed. I am so screwed. We're just gonna go to combat. And I'm going to swing both Metamorphosis Fanatics. They both have lifelink. At
No, one of them doesn't.
it's a keyword on the card.
Oh.
I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing one at 40. I'm gonna swing the token at 40 and the real one at Vamp.
Alright. I'll block with
Swifty's just-
Starbats.
Swifty's just running under the radar.
Swifty's not fucking with me.
Until he kills you. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Okay. So it's a 4/4 with lifelink.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, for keywords, yeah.
Okay. I'll block it with a Violent Tumor.
Cool. I get 8 life. That's all I did that for.
The one that I blocked is gonna die.
Okay.
That was an audio nightmare. You're like, I gain 8 life.
Oh, it's because I have my stash out and
Yeah.
I was.
Hey, Ginger.
Yeah.
The one I blocked is gonna die. I had Death Touch.
The token? Okay. Wait, did I say the token at you?
I believe
Yeah.
you did.
Yep.
What your creature died to?
It did. Yeah.
Okay. And with that,
Damn it.
I will end turn.
Is there anything I want to do?
Now to keep looking for cards.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Thornspire Verge is land for turn.
Avison is definitely in this deck.
Or white and 2 more. Go ahead and bring back Kenrith.
Stop it.
Go ahead and-
Oh, I get to draw a card off of that. Off of Ghostly Pilfer.
Can it still enters tap?
Yep. 2. We're gonna play Lightning Greaves.
Second draw. A
Stop
second. Second spell.
Cast, yep,
Ledger.
so while that's on the stack, Ledger Shredder trigger.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to discard Rafine. I'm going to make a token copy of that. 1, 2, 3. Lose a life. On ETB. Wait. Flying Ward 1. Whenever you attack. Okay, never mind. I was thinking a different card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Greaves enters, equipped Kenrith.
Or did a creature enter?
Creature entered.
Okay.
2 creatures entered, actually. Total. Let's. Anything I want to bring back to life? No. Okay, draw a card.
I have plenty I want to bring back to life.
And gain 5 life. And pass the turn.
On your end step, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cycle. Or I'm gonna channel Takanuma.
Channel Takanuma. Mill 3 cards.
Return a creature planeswalker.
Hell yeah.
To hand. To hand.
Cool.
Here comes
Actually, hold on.
Karn.
I didn't need to tap that many actually.
Sure.
For each legendary creature I control, which is 1, so I can take that one back.
Here comes Karn.
Actually, no. I'm gonna grab braids.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't think don't get me wrong. Before you shot braids, Karn was gonna be the target, but at this point, I actually don't think Karn does me as much as braids does.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tap, take the turn.
I'll untap with you.
Ripples of Undeath is gonna trigger. I got a Witch Enchanter, a Path to Exile, and a Plains. Do I want that Witch Enchanter? Probably not,
find
but maybe.
Better case for my stash. I don't think I have.
Yeah, I'll pay 1 and then lose 3, which I absolutely should not be doing. And I'm going to take the Witch Enchanter out of the Ripples trigger in the hand.
Cool.
I should absolutely not be doing that.
Can I see Witch Enchanter real quick?
I kind of probably misplayed my own stuff, so.
Yep. Just grabbing it. Okay, you're good. Oh, this is the... Yeah. Okay, cool.
It was absolute. I should not have done that, but I am dumb
I
as a
should-
box of rocks.
Yeah, I shouldn't have made a token copy of Rafine.
Let's do 1, 2. What is that? 3.
The dog probably chewing on a squeaker.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Old school.
And 4. Let's play.
Ask me how I know.
Let's play the Witch Enchanter targeting the Lightning Greaves on Kenny.
In response...
How many spells was that? Was that your first or second?
That was my first.
In response. Gonna do this, draw a card. Gonna...
My blue cards.
You can't have that. You're gonna try and eat the tenswell.
We'll go ahead and...
No.
Windfall. Did I did.
Blue, black,
I
and,
finally have a use for my windfall.
and 2. And we're gonna flash out Urtai to counter target triggered ability, which is the ETB ability.
Yep.
You get to draw a card.
Can anybody help me out here?
Nope.
Because I can't get through to him right now because he's just going to keep blocking with the seed board and bringing it back.
I legitimately can't do anything.
Nope.
Classic Swifty, always got an answer for everything.
Yeah, maybe for you.
I mean, I'm trying to get through right now. I can't get a damn thing through to him. At least not anything that's worth a darn.
Oh, where do I have that one?
I need to be able to search
sorry.
for something.
This enters tapped, and so does your Witch.
Yeah, Witch Enchanter.
So Vamp will gain 2 life.
Yep. Thank you.
And then did you draw your card, 40?
Yeah, I did. It didn't help me. Oh, whoop, nobody saw that.
No, I actually didn't. I'm not looking at the screen right now.
Shoot. I guess I'll play an Isolated Chapel for turn.
Oh, Brew's back.
Who's back? Ancient gold frame is also needed for Pauper. Awesome, fantastic. Well,
I really
you
do
have
not
the
know what
whole
to do
week
right
to
now.
get everything you need.
I really don't know what to do right now. This sucks.
There's one of my ledger shredders.
I guess I'm going to tap white into the Fetid Heath for double black. And then I guess I'll just tap a Swamp too. Why not? I'm going to play Braids. Intercept. How many lands?
That's where I say I messed up my what I was going to do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. I'll tap the Snarl into Weathered Wayfarer to go find a land. Probably should have done that before I played for the turn, but YOLO. Go try to find a utility land, maybe? That might do something for me. I don't think I have anything. I guess I'll get a Gryer Sanctum. Or a Sanitarium. Gryer Sanitarium.
Yeah.
I should have played that instead of the Isolated Chapel, but oh well. Yeah, I really don't know what to do right now. Shit, I feel like it's nothing I do matters particularly much right now.
Feel that way about life sometimes.
Preach.
Liliana of the Veil.
One of those things.
Ooh, I have a foil one. Put that in there. Hell yeah.
I'll tap a Shattered Sanctum for white. I'll play a Hot Shot Mechanic.
Let's see.
Comes in chat.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I honestly I don't really think it does. I'm just playing it to play it. It doesn't really do anything for me right now. And honestly, at this point, if somebody plays a board wipe, I'll be totally happy with it.
I actually don't think I have any board wipes in this deck.
I have like 2, but I can't find them.
Tell you what, in response to that.
Oh, I have Supreme Verdict in this deck.
Nice.
Play it, please. I'll be totally fine with it.
I said I have it in a deck, not my hand.
In response, I'm gonna use Kenrith's ability to bring back Snapcaster Mage, targeting Eladamri's Call, then casting Eladamri's Call for flashback.
Sure.
It's
I thought this was my turn.
I don't have a lot of
our
cards.
turn. Our turn.
I need to go get myself a Teferi. I think that was the expensive one too. Oh no, he's not that bad.
Warren Soul Trader to hand. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat.
Go to Wombat.
Grease Fangs trigger.
Oh, this guy should be a 7/7.
I guess we're gonna get a Night Paladin out. On the ETB, everybody will take 4.
I am struggling to stay alive over here.
You are not the target of my ire, unfortunately, but
The center tapped and he was supposed to gain a life.
I did. I just forgot to mention the tap.
tapping the imp for 1 to crew the Night Paladin, swinging the Paladin at Swifto.
How big is this
6/6 with trample.
6/6 with trample. We'll add a couple of counters onto Seaborn Muse, so that it is a 5/6. Sorry. Yeah, 5/6. And then block with the Seaborn Muse.
How big is it?
5/6. Oh, sorry, 5/7.
Can anybody pump my Night Paladin?
I could. What am I calling?
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, I'll be honest, but you haven't been making friends this whole game.
I haven't been, but I think anybody can realize that I'm the only one slowing you down right now.
Sure, but like,
I mean, I haven't exactly been going after.
I suppose the rest of the table has to choose between the lesser of 2 evils, me or you. And I think right now I'm the least threatening. Either way, okay, I don't have anything to do, so it's just gonna die. Lesser of 2 evils. And then I guess I'm gonna go to end step. Braids. What am I gonna sack with braids? I'm gonna sack something. How many artifacts you got over there, Swifty?
just one.
Just 1?
My lightning greaves. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not getting rid of that.
Yeah, no, you're not. I guess I'm just gonna attack the. I'm just gonna get rid of the Witch Enchanter
Okay.
creature.
I will get rid of. I will sack Urtai.
Pay the 2.
I will. Wonder if I'm gonna live. I may have missed some conniving. We'll get rid of Rafine.
Vamp.
I paid the 2.
Okay, I'll draw a card. That's really great. Pass.
Right. Untap. Pray for more land. Eh. I mean, it is land. I'm still going to claim it as land per turn. Mm.
How many of these cards did I have?
I will let the rest of the table know I'm likely to stop recurring the Titans for the next couple of turns, so I will not be hitting the table universally anymore.
From what I could find in my stash, I had 19 cards for this deck.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna be proxying.
Says, "Are you winning, son?" Someone's winning.
Definitely not me. I'm fucking struggling.
I mean, if we're putting money on it, I'm putting it on Swifty.
I'm gonna move to combat, swing at you at Swifty again.
That's probably a safe bet.
Yep.
I would like to request one more thing, but
Jesus. Tincha, what are you doing?
Closing a drawer. I'm sorry.
Bro, how big is this drawer?
It's a really old metal file cabinet. I'm sorry.
It's the squeakiest thing in the world.
No, it's.
All right. Ezio, eh?
Fuck it. I'll miss it.
Yep.
going AFK for just a minute. Still got my headset.
Tap a black. I'll return Urtai, and I'm going to destroy Ezio when it enters.
Destroy? Oh, yeah. Destroy another target.
Yep.
Look at that reusable counterspell.
You'll gain the 1 life when Urtai enters, though.
Yeah.
And then you draw a card.
Well, that messed up what I was gonna do.
Someone add 2.
Muted my mic so you didn't have to hear that.
Alright, I guess the only thing I can do at this point is 1, 2, or second main, 1, 2, 3, and a white. Layla Hassan. When she enters, return target or a card from your graveyard to your hand.
Was that your second spell?
Nope.
Nope. It was first spell. Oh, that's not attack. It's to her. I fucked up and I should have put Ezio in the graveyard.
You're good. Throw it in the graveyard. You had the info in hand. You're okay.
Yeah. Ezio will go to graveyard, or to graveyard to hand. And then I will pass turn.
All right. In your ends, 1, 2, 3, 3 green to put 3 1/1 counters, or 4 1/1 counters, 4 green, 4 1/1 counters on Seaboard Muse.
Oh, I forgot. Discard for hand size.
2 blue to draw 2 cards, and 2 white to gain 10 life. And now it goes to Ginger.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to play this island before I forget. I'm going to then black, 1. We're going to play Liliana of the Veil.
Okay.
She's always got an answer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this.
All right. We're gonna +1. Each player discards a card.
Cool. Discarding
Oh.
Kalani.
Discarding a Thunderhawk gunship.
Discarding Likeness Looter, and then 1, 2, 3. Making a token copy of it. Four. So flying, tap, draw a card, and then discard a card. Pay X. Likeness Looters becomes a copy of target creature card in your graveyard with a mana value X, except it has flying and this ability activate only as a sorcery.
Cool.
Don't want to do that right now. I'll leave that for now. Let's see here. That was my first spell. Actually, I can't do anything else. Okay. Vamp, did you discard a card?
He's AFK right now.
Oh, cool.
As soon as he gets back, we'll go. So, did anybody participate in some Aether Drift pre-release last week?
Nope, but I did buy 2 collector boxes.
Oh, 2 boxes.
Yep.
Wasn't really. I got in on the TCG Player sale for Play Booster boxes, because it was like $100 for.
It's pretty good.
So I was like, yeah, I'll buy a couple. So they're delayed on shipping, but they'll be here probably this week.
So like my notable pulls out of the collector boxes was Hashaton. I built a deck out of it. I got the anime Chandra.
Gotcha.
Got the anime Yu Yanling. I got the other commander for the zombie deck. I got the Aether Spark.
Nice.
Um,
I'm disappointed in the Aether Spark. I'll be honest. Oh, Vamp, you're back.
Yep.
Discard-
you have to discard a card. I +1 Liliana of the Veil.
And then one creature came in, so you can.
So gain a life, discard a card.
Yep.
All right. Discarding Rooftop Bypass.
Cool. All right. Now that he's back. We'll move the Wombat. We'll do 7 in the air at Swifty. And then 4 lifelink at Vamp.
7 in the air at me.
I'll take the 4.
I'll take 7.
I gain 4 life. And then I'll pass after that.
Alright, in your end, I got shit I'm gonna do.
Of course you do.
Naturally. We're gonna do 2 and a green. And we are gonna Crossing Grip the Authority of Consuls to destroy it.
Okay.
So that's 1 spell.
Yep, 1 spell. Then we're gonna do a black We're going to return Atla Palani. We're going to do a red to give creatures trample and haste until end of turn. We're going to do 1 to tap Atla Palani to make an egg. We're going to draw 2 cards.
Maybe.
And we're going to gain 10 life.
Is there anything you're wanting?
And draw 1 more.
Okay, we can do that.
Untap.
None of you?
I'm gonna close now because Jonathan said I could get a crystal.
Okay.
Oh, hey, what?
Upkeep and draw.
He's like, I can call it like 4. Like, that's like 3 hours. No, no way.
Draw
Love you.
a island as land for turn.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you. We'll see you when you get home.
1, 2, and a black for a Warren Soul Trader. I'm going to pay 1 life, sack my egg, make a treasure token. When the egg dies, Outlaw Palani trigger. Illicil Core. Let's go ahead and roll green, blue, 2 more for Hawkball. Insert some soul.
Was that your second spell?
It is my second spell. Then connive.
Yep, we're going to discard that.
Okay.
And then we're going to make a token copy of it. She gets weaker, but it's Avison.
Avison. Hawkball enters. I'll gain a life off of Illicil Core. Tap for 4. I'm going to go ahead and get a Matchwood Nexus out. Everything is everything. Move to the beginning of combat. Merfolk will explore. They're all Merfolk. We'll start here and work our way. That is Fear.
The vamp, get your 1 life.
Nope. Authority comes.
Nope.
Gone.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, it doesn't come in.
Boom. Just gonna go ahead and move this all around. Everything's gonna get 1/1 counters. They're all Merfolk.
Oh, this becomes an 8/8.
Pass through combat to second main. Tap this, make an egg. Pay a life. Sack the egg. Gain a life. You'll each lose 1 life. Make another treasure. Fear of missing out comes out. I'll gain a life. I'll discard a card and draw a card. Discarding Braids, there is a Nightmare. Draw a card.
Oh, he got braids in there too? God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, the deck's about to go. I mean, it's going nuts right now.
This is just a fun card deck.
It is, but you know,
It's not the same as every other Kenny deck. Proceeds to be the same as every other
Don't
Kenny
you
deck.
it's been over 2 hours. Okay, someone has to do something to get this game to
The game has not been over 2 hours. We started at 30 minutes into the stream.
Wow, whatever. We've been here for a while.
It does seem like this one's dragged a bit.
Crack this treasure. Actually. We're gonna pay a life, sack Urtai, make another treasure. So we got 3 treasures. You'll each lose 1 life.
You get Mirkwood out? Like, where are we losing life from?
You're losing life from Illicil Core. When my creatures die. Pass the turn.
Alright. Tap.
Also
Draw.
tap.
Guess Case of Koilos, why not? No. LOL, JK, Griery, Sanitarium. For whatever it matters. Oh, Ripples of Undeath. Got a Rolling Hamsphere, an Orzhov Signet, and a Swamp. Probably not bringing any of those back. Whatever. I'm just gonna go to combat. Target for Grease Fang is gonna be Thunderhawk Gunship. To resolve.
This is the 10-10?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no. Sorry, it's a 6/6,
Oh.
and when it ETBs, I create two 2/2s with vigilance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Was that your first spell?
That's not a spell at all.
Oh, that was the enchantment. Okay.
I do not have any spells worth casting.
I'm just making sure. Got to keep track of Ledger Shredder.
And I'll tap an Astartes Warrior to crew the Thunderhawk Gunship, and then swing everything at Swifty.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, response. Tap 1, tap out Laplani, make an egg. Gain a life. Pay 1 life. Sack it, you'll each lose 1.
I'm about to die, aren't I?
Would anybody just like to shuffle up and play another game?
I'm down for it if everybody else is.
Unironically,
Yeah.
like, I'm down for it.
Thalia.
This seems like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm game for it. Like,
All right, good game.
Yeah, it was gonna. Yeah, let's call it there. Well, we'll take a quick break on stream, and then we'll be back in just.
I called it too early.
No, you didn't. You weren't gonna make it to
So-
your turn.
On wings on gold. Creatures you control that are zombies and or tokens get +1/+1 on flying. Whenever one or more creatures leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 white zombie creature token.
Yeah, you weren't gonna make it to your turn, my friend. I'm sorry.
Restart.
But we'll go ahead and take ourselves on a break on stream. We will be back very shortly.
Yeah, I don't think we'll wait
And
too
we
long.
are back. Hello. This is our second game of the night. My name's Swifty. I am one of your trading card game ambassadors for Air Force Gaming. I am one of your CONUS regional leads for the base ambassador program, and I am a base ambassador myself out here at Schreiber Space Force Base in lovely Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're playing our second game of Commander. We did our our Pauper kickoff earlier today for our community league. That'll be running until March 15th when we do our finals. So that'll be a lot of fun. We spoke about some of the Commander format updates. That was a pretty interesting thing to have happen this morning. And we played a really long game of Commander where no one really got to do much of anything.
Nope.
So we're back at it again. We're gonna go ahead and play a game. I'll reset the game real quick. Boom, and just go ahead and add your commanders, folks. Boom. And yeah, we'll do a quick reintroduction of who we are and what we're playing. I already said who I am, and I'm playing a tier 3 deck under the new rules. New bracket system, which will be my Omnath Locus of Creation.
Yeah, that's a tier 3.
It's tier 3. It's tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Those break. Hey, Wizards, are you watching?
Tier 3 deck.
Calling Omnath a tier 3?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So let's go finish introductions and stuff. But I want to talk about this card for a second after we do that. Fuddy, what's going on in your neck of the woods? What are you playing?
Yeah. So 42. Some people call me Fuddy. My friends, my enemies. Playing Greasefang. Everybody know what Greasefang does. It's kind of Orzhov aggro. It's really weird. Vehicle stuff. It's kind of cool. Here in sunny Whiteman Air Force Base in the middle of Missouri. Very tropical. Palm trees everywhere. That's all I got.
Natural. And then we'll kick it on down to Vamp.
Yep. So I'm Vamp. I am one of the 3 lead global game ambassadors for Air Force Gaming. I'm also a base ambassador for Grand Forks Air Force Base, all the way up in northeast North Dakota. Playing Ezio, so it's Assassin Tribal essentially.
Very nice. Very nice. And last but surely not least, we've got Jinja.
I'm Jinja. I'm playing. I need to read. I'm playing out. Hashaton, a new card that came out in Aether Drift. The alternate commander out of the zombie precon. But I'm not playing zombies. I'm playing this card with a sub theme of zombies.
Nice. Good stuff. I will roll the die to see how many times we'll randomize that player order.
Rigged.
3 times.
Better than the 1.
1, 2, 3.
Really? You're first again?
Look, I don't make the decision. It's not only
Rigged
is
it.
the player randomized, but we roll a dice to see how many times we're randomizing.
Completely rigged. I didn't know you were so good at coding,
Yeah,
Swifty.
exactly. Right. You know,
Quick
I'm
about
great
it.
at it.
Didn't even hit the keyboard.
Yeah,
Macroed it.
I'll take this. I'll take this.
I went down to 6.
I mulliganed once.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get this party started.
And this hand is barely playable, but I'm going to play it.
And I will play this Bountiful Promenade. Enters on tap. Have 2 or more opponents. Pass the turn.
Draw.
Try
I will
adjust the
play
camera a little bit.
this Reliquary Tower.
There
And I'll pass.
Alrighty then. Let's draw. That's not super helpful. Spire of Industry. No turn 1 play pass.
Draw.
I'm going to start playing Baja against Omnath.
Play
And Kenrith.
just play a swamp as land for a turn and pass.
And have a draw. Let's do a Plains of Lance Return. Tap 2 for a Lotus Cobra. Pass the turn.
Ooh, that one looks like it'll be fun. I'm going to play this Plains. And I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play this Talisman of Hierarchy. Put it up here for now. And then I'm going to pass.
Draw. Yeah, gigantic mistake. Swamp return. Ugh. Pass.
I can't play any of the cards. Oh, yeah, I can.
Draw.
No, I can't.
Play a Cavern of Souls' Land Return, choosing Assassins. Top 2 for Ezio. And then pass.
Keep draw. Windswept Heath Plant turn. We'll make a blue off of the Lotus Cobra. Pay 1 life. Crack the Windswept Heath. Find a Taiga. Make a white off of the Lotus Cobra. Blue, white, red, green. Cast Omnath, ETB. That's the turn.
We're screwed already.
Yep, seems like it.
That's not a land. Well, I don't want to do this, but I have to. We're going to play this Bajuka Bog. And Swifty, since you're the only one with a graveyard.
Okay.
And then, man, I really need a blue mana. I'm going to just tap a white and a black. And we're going to bring out Hashton. And call it good.
Okay. Please get an untapped black source. Cool, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into end step. Pitch a Thunderhawk gunship. Pass.
Damn.
Alright. Tap upkeep draw.
My cat is putting out some serious heat tonight. Oh, yay. Med group closed. I don't have an appointment tomorrow. Damn it. I needed that appointment.
Play an exotic orchards as land per turn.
40, did you not do anything?
No, I did not.
I'll go ahead and pay 1, tap the exotic for red Fire of Industry, and then play Head Splitter, create a assassin token, and attach Head Splitter to it. And now it is a 2/1 assassin token with Menace. And then moving to combat. Don't want to swing at Swifty yet, so sorry, 40. NCO's going your way.
How much am I taking?
3.
3 commander.
Yep. And then I will pass turn.
Keep draw. We'll do 2 for an Elysian Caryatith. green for a Bird's Paradise.
Bah.
And we will pass.
Oh. Why couldn't I have had that one? I still need a blue mana, but we're going to play Urborg.
Everything is swamps.
And then we're going to tap 4. We're going to play Crypt Caller Chariot. Oops. Let me do that. Whenever you discard a card, whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tapped 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Crew 2. Vehicles get around haste, no?
No.
No? Okay. I don't have a way to discard it right now, so we're going to pass.
Onyx Hush.
Draw. Going to end step. Get a pitch. I'll get rid of a Reaver Titan. Pass.
Jesus.
Oof. Untap, upkeep.
I think it's safe to say I'm out of this game, boys.
Draw.
You know, I probably wouldn't be too upset about discarding stuff myself as long as I had mana.
I do not have mana.
Just once a turn. Oh, I got two in a blue. Just make a token copy.
Alright.
I should probably. Oh,
Courtyard is land per turn.
maybe I take out my max hand size cards.
Gonna be
Force-
Assassins again. Tap 1 and a black for Cover of Darkness, Assassins. And then moving to combat, Ezio and my token are going at Swifty.
Hey, no blocks.
Yep, can't block because of the fear.
That is
5 total.
5 total.
3 commander. In the second main, gonna tap for 2 black for Olivia Opulent Outlaw.
Oh no.
And then pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. Draw.
She's a pretty good card.
Blue, green, growth spiral. Draw a card. Land from my hand onto the battlefield. I'll put Azorius Chancery bouncing it. 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 mana. We'll say it's a green. We'll play the Azorius Chancery as land for turn, bouncing it.
Second Omnath trigger.
Yep, second Omnath trigger, 4 floating. And then we'll say this is a red over here. Use a red, and 2. We'll say we have a green and a white remaining. And we'll get Sulfan Mayhem Dominus out.
Oh no.
And then we'll use the green and the white for Sylvan Library. And pass the turn after that.
Please give me blue mana. Please. We're gonna play Grimoire of the Dead. 1 tap, discard a card, put a study counter on the Grimoire. Tap, remove 3 study counters from Grimoire of the Dead and sacrifice it. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. They're black zombies in addition to their other colors and types. And yeah, I can't do much. Pass.
Untap. Draw. 1, 2. Ripples of Undeath. Pass.
Alright. Untap. Keep and draw. Play Radiant Fountain as land return, gain 2 life. I am going to slow Swifty down by tapping for 1 and a white for a disenchant on your Sylvan Library.
You mean you're going to attempt to slow him down?
Attempt to, at least.
Yep, that'll work. So library gone.
Alright. And then I'll move to combat. Swing all three at Swifty. Well, that is now 8 coming your way.
3 commanders still.
Yep, 3 commander.
Taken 3 commander, 8 total.
And I'll create a treasure token and gain 3 life.
Yogi.
And I will pass turn.
Untap. Keep. And draw. Green. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more for Kodama of the East Tree.
Oh no.
It's not infinite yet. I can chain 2 drops off of it. But there's no real reason to. So we'll just do Azorius Chancery, bouncing it, gaining 4 life, and passing the turn.
Give me blue mana. That's not. What? Smothering Tithe.
Tithe, baby. That's blue mana right there.
Yep. Assuming it stays on board. No responses?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw.
Do you pay the 2?
Portals of Undeath. Skull Clamp. Crypt Breaker.
Do you pay the 2 for drawing?
I do not. Shut Snarl. I'll 1, 2, 3. Pay Spire of Industry. No. Yeah, I have to.
Everything's a swamp at this point.
Yeah, you have
I know.
black mana.
I know I need white though.
Well, there's not a card that does everything's a plant.
Yeah.
There's a card that does forests, swamps, and islands.
Well, Snarl, intercept. Pass. I'm gonna have to pitch. Get rid of a Parhelion.
Alright, untap.
It's been a fun game, guys.
Yeah,
Draw.
Do you pay the 2?
Yes. I'll pay your 2. I will play a Swamp Design per turn.
we lost Ginger.
Uh-oh.
Buddy, you there? Oh no, we lost him.
Well, all that's going on. I'm going to pay another 2 for an Environmental Sciences. That resolves. I'll gain 2 life. Go searching for a basic land.
So, I'm looking at these tiers, right? Let me pull this up for you folks on stream real quick. Three game changers makes it a 3. Right? Or up to 3 game changers makes it a tier 3. Right? If I feel like that is putting too much weight on those game changer cards.
I think the thing that makes a high power deck is consistency more than anything else.
Yeah.
Problem is that's really hard to grade.
It really is. It is. It also, a lot of that does have to do with the pile of the deck. If someone say they have, in this system, say they have a tier 2 deck, right? But they are an expert in every single line for that deck. they may be able to play that as a tier 3 or a tier 4 style deck. Jinja, we can't see you though, is the problem. Nope. And now he's gone. Okay, he's working it. He's working
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be targeting him. I think we know who we're still targeting.
I have 3 lands. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but look at all those creatures. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my damage while I can still get through. So you figure out a way to get rid of cover of darkness.
Yeah, still 8.
Yep, still 8/3 commander.
Okay, 26.
And I gain 3.
1, 2, 3. Jinja, are you there? Can you hear us?
Hey.
Hey, there he is. And then I will pass turn.
All right.
I had to log out and then log back.
Gotcha. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will pay the 2. Okay. Let's do 2 and a green. Do this Harrow, sacking the plains, grabbing 2 basics. Plains, islands. Trigger. So, resolving the Kadama of the East trees trigger first. We'll throw down this Azorius Chancery, bouncing it back. Second trigger, bouncing it back. Okay. Then we'll make 1, 2, 3, 4 floating mana in Lotus in Omnath colors using Lotus Cobra. Gain 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 floating mana from Omnath, and then you'll each take 8, and any planeswalkers you control will take 8. And I don't have anything else to do. Pass the turn. Ginger, you're up. Ginger. Are you there?
I saw.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I was listening to a voice clip that somebody sent me. All right, next turn. Oh, thank God. Comes in untapped because I have 2 or more opponents. Okay. Okay, now we're cooking. I am.
Hush.
I'm going to sacrifice this token, this treasure. I'm just going to put it down here. Put it right there.
If you want to mute real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. So I'm going to sack that for a blue. I'm going to hit Herborg for black. We're going to do Psychic Frog.
Ugh.
Oh, somebody knows what that does.
Yeah.
Somebody doesn't like this card. Somebody doesn't like this card.
I do.
Somebody's seen too much of this stupid card. Modern.
I'm sorry, but it works in this deck.
It's not a bad card. It's a menace, is what it is.
And then I'm going to use the discard ability, sacrificing Scarab God, making a token copy of it with that blue, that one, and that one. Set power toughness. It is a 4 set. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Currently, 2. Oh, 3. Because I discarded a card. Crypt Caller triggers. Zombie. It is a 2/2. Black zombie. This is not a black zombie. Does it matter? Yes, that's a black zombie. All right, so I got 3 zombies. At the beginning of my upkeep, I can pay 2, a blue and a black. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Create a token copy of it, except for it's a 4/4 black zombie creature. When this card dies, return it to my hand at the beginning of the next end step. Which it won't because it's a token. Okay. And now this gets a +1. And it is not worth attacking right now. I will pass. Go ahead.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Ripples of Undeath. Malkir Rebirth. Sanctum. Swamp. Guess I'm gonna grab this Sanctum by paying Swamp. 1, 2, 3. I'll play the Sanctum for turn. Tap in 1, 2, 3. I'll play Greasefang. Going to combat. I'll grab Parhelion. To resolve. Crew, swing at Swifty, making 2 angels that are also tapped and attacking at Swifty.
Why'd you throw the comic?
Yeah.
Made yourself arch enemy, Swifty.
I don't think I've ever seen Swifty play that deck and not be the arch enemy.
This is not incorrect, but damn. What's that? 13? Jesus.
Yep.
All flying. All right, taking 13.
Don't those angels come out tapped and attacking, or just attacking?
Just attacking.
Okay.
And then I'll go to end step. Parhelion will bounce to hand. I've got 9 cards in hand. I'll get rid of Parhelion and Valor's Flagship. Pass.
I am back. While I was gone, or since I muted, is there any life loss that I missed?
Yes.
Not for you.
None for you. No.
Oh, yeah, not for you.
Okay.
I've painted the target squarely on my back.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Untap. Upkeep and draw. I'll play a forest this land per turn.
Sphere 1 says liking the new mat switch. This isn't a new mat. This is a mat I've been using for what, the 2 years we've been doing the stream.
Yeah, that's the AFG mat.
1, 2, 3, and stacking 2 treasure tokens. Everything's getting a +2/+2. So, boom, 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 and then there's 2 of those per creature. Moving to combat.
Here it comes.
Swifty's clenching.
Here it comes.
I mean, you played Omnath. I think you knew it was coming. But yeah, they're coming at you. So that is 10, 14.
14?
He only put 1 of each, but he used
it's 2.
Olivia's abilities twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, down to 3.
And then I will gain 5 life.
And then how much commander damage was that?
That was 5.
Cool.
And then I will pass turn.
Untap, Upkeep. Draw. Let me count out before I decide whether I'm paying this.
Oh shit! I forgot about the Smothering Tide. Did you? Are you?
Yeah, I'll
I
tap pay it.
I didn't pay for it.
I paid for it last time, but I will not.
I know you
pay-
did last time,
I will not pay for it this time.
so I'll have 2 then.
Because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a blue overloaded Cyclonic Rift.
Negate.
Negate, you say?
Sacrificing those 2 treasures.
Damn.
Actually, one of those treasures and tapping Reliquary Tower.
All right. Okay, well, we'll do the backup plan. Azorius Chancery, while it's out, trigger. So we'll resolve 1, 2, 3, 4. So make a white from Lotus Cobra, gain 4 life from Omnath. Bounce the Azorius Chancery back to hand. Kodama of the East Tree, play the Azorius Chancery. Trigger. 4 floating mana, another white here. And then use, we'll say we'll have a blue and a green left from the Omnath mana. So we'll use a red and a white and 2 white and Wrath of God.
Well, I don't have another counter spell, so if you guys got something.
I do not.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I got nothing.
Cool.
All right.
Actually, do I have enough? Red, 1, a red, and discard 2 cards. I can do that.
Did you do that to get rid of my,
I did that to live till my next turn. Yes, I got that to live till my next turn. Jesus, what do you want?
You were gonna
from
lose.
me?
You were
gonna
gonna lose
die.
3 life on my turn.
I was gonna lose. I was gonna lose the game on your turn. What do you mean?
I didn't have a way to get through your creatures.
I had.
You're
2
just gonna lose life
blocks.
through the.
Ugh.
You're gonna lose life through Scarab.
Did I do that to get rid of 1 target? No, I did that to live. I got the 2 mana left.
Man, I was really excited to use that Crypt Caller.
Red 1, 2, and discard 2. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use the red 1, pay 2 life, discard a Path to Exile and a Splendid Reclamation to put an indestructible counter on Solfem in response to the Wrath. And then pass the turn.
Well, at least I made him destroy his creatures. We will do a white, a black, a white. 1 and 2. Bastion comes back out. And then I don't have enough. Fuck. I don't have enough. So I'm just gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play Collector's Vault.
Hey, Collector's Vault. I just cut that from a deck. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything.
Alright.
Alright, what's up? Draw. It's kind of nifty.
What?
The card I just drew. Oh, Ripples of
Do you,
Undeath.
do you pay the 2?
No. Mech Hanger, Morbid Curiosity, and Phyrexian Tower. That sucks. I can't keep paying fucking life into this thing. God damn it. I guess I'm not gonna take anything. That sucks.
Sounds like a card you might need to cut.
I mean, maybe it seems like it would be amazing in this deck, but
I think it's also variance, you know. Like, it's the past two has just not been great for it, but it's a good card for what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, like the effect is great. The losing the life is not.
Well, even then, he's still pumping
black
his graveyard
for-
stuff.
unearthed.
That's what I'm saying. The effect is good, but losing the life is not.
No, you don't have to lose the life, is what I'm saying.
Target for unearthed is gonna be Grease Fang.
Ah.
Does that resolve?
Oh, Grease Fang went to your graveyard.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, that resolves.
That
I'm
smart
fucking
play.
dead.
I like it.
I'm dead.
Maybe, but you've also kind of been neutered, and maybe I can buy myself some what's the word I'm looking for? Goodwill by not shooting you in the face.
If you don't kill me, I don't want to fucking hear it when I turn around and kill you. I
Very
don't
well.
want to. I don't want to fucking hear it.
You really make that
Yeah,
decision
I'm
pretty
saying,
easy
like,
then.
yeah, I'm saying,
1,
like,
2,
if I
3.
come back from this, it's your fault.
Liliana the Veil. I'm gonna +1 her.
We all discard.
Oh shit! I don't have a. You suck.
I'll discard this Elfish Spirit Guide.
I'm out of cards. I can't make my zombie token copy.
I'll discard an island.
I'm gonna discard a Rolling Ham Sphere. I'm going to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab.
Get hamsters. They're fun.
No,
They're adorable. Get.
I'm gonna get the Valor's Flagship. And then I'm gonna crew that with Greasefang.
Oh
And
my
I'm gonna
gosh,
send Valor's.
brother, can you stop moving it around the battlefield
Yeah.
so I can click on it? Jesus.
It's
Well,
not
it
even
goes-
pulling up for me.
It goes down here because
Stop.
it's
Stop
an
moving
artifact, and then I
What-
crew it, and it's a creature, so then it moves up to the battlefield.
What card is it? Valor's Flagship?
Valor's Flagship.
Valor's Flagship.
That's a new card. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Flying for a straight lifelink. Okay. Crew 3.
Cycles. Okay, cool.
When you cycle this card, create X11.
It's
okay.
basically a white Sharknado. As far as the cycling effect
Yeah,
goes.
yeah, that's cool.
Cool. Now I'm gonna swing it at Swifty.
Yep. I mean, you know the last card that was in my hands. Cool. I'm dead.
I'll gain 7. That's all I got. It'll go back to hand. Pass.
Alright. Untap. I'll keep draw. Planning an island as land return. That's what I got here.
Bolt. And sure. Wouldn't have been anything.
What's up for
Imagine what I could have been doing if I had drawn lands.
pay the 2 for what's its face? 1, 2, 3, and a black. Exhales back out. And then I guess last 2 to equip the head splitter to SEO. And I'll pass.
Okay. No, I'm here. Listening to a voice message. This person doesn't like the text, likes the voice message. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to tap Reliquary Tower. I'm going to tap Grimoire of the Dead. It's going to get a counter because I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard Rhea Dawnbringer. I'm going to pay the 3, make a token copy of her. At the beginning of my upkeep, I can bring a creature card back to my hand to the battlefield. Set power and toughness to 4/4. I kind of just blew. Yeah, I got a 9-cost creature out for the low cost of 4. Did I just kind of blow everything just now? No, I did not. I am. No, I'm not going to do that. There's no point in attacking with Hashiton, so I'm going to pass.
Tap. Draw. I'm gonna +1 Liliana the Veil. My discard's gonna be Valor's Flagship. Gentlemen.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
I'm talking to both of you, but actually, Ripples of Undeath first. Hold on.
I don't have
before I do
a. Are you +1ing Liliana? I don't have a hand.
Okay, well,
You can see my hand count. You can see my hand count.
yeah, you're right. I can. I'm gonna pay 1 and then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bring the Reckoner's Bargain to hand out of that Ripples of Undeath. Then I'll play Swamp. Then I'll +1 Liliana. That doesn't go in the library. That goes in the graveyard. Thank you very much. Vamp, what did you discard off that? What did you discard?
When?
The Liliana activation.
Oh, you're talking last turn?
Oh.
Or is there another Liliana?
No, I had to change the order. I fucked up the ordering.
Yeah, just now.
So there's only one. If you already discarded, you're good.
That was last turn. We're talking about this.
Oh, so this turn there's a Liliana trigger.
Yeah.
All right, I'll discard another island.
How many cards in hand?
1.
Okay.
But I'm tapped out, so.
Very well.
I'm sorry, did you just say farewell?
Oh, I said very well.
Okay.
I'm like,
Oh, okay, sure.
Funny man. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get a Witch Enchanter targeting the Smothering Tithe.
What does that do?
Destroy target enchant or artifact. Cool.
Oh, did you pay the 2 for that, by the way?
Well, I would say yes, but we've already, I've gotten to see what I've drawn and everything, so it wouldn't be quite fair. I have the mana to pay for it.
Did you want to pay for it?
I mean, I do, but like I said,
Okay,
we can't
pay
do this.
for it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Going to combat. Greasepaint trigger on the stack. Nothing.
He has no hand. I have no mana.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll put the Parhelion in. I'm going to crew it with Greasefang. I don't know why I'm tapping it.
Did you get your lifelink off of that last attack?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, wait. It doesn't have lifelink. Never mind.
Well, the Valor's Flagship last turn did, and I got it off that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then I'm going to send Parhelion over at Jinja.
How big is it?
It is
5/5?
a 5/5 with first strike, and then I'm going to add 2 angels, which I will send. I'm going to try a new approach this time, and I apologize if it feels mean, but I'm also going to send those at Jinja. So you've got 5/5 first strike in the air, and then 2 4/4s in the air.
Well, I'm going to take the 5. Was that 6 or 5? That was 6. What do I want to do? I'm just going to go down to 19.
Okay. Going to end step. Unfortunately, I don't have any sack triggers going, so Parhelion is just going to bounce back to hand. That's all I got.
Right. Untap everything.
My game engine got
Yeah.
shut down with the Wrath of God.
Pepperonis.
Alright.
Swifty, send me your thoughts.
Thoughts are, I don't know. There was nothing. I
You said you were gonna have notes after seeing it in action.
for that. I thought you were talking about something else. Yeah. I have some thoughts, but we'll let the game continue. Let the game continue.
Tap one for a white for reconnaissance. And then let's see what this board state looks
My
like.
game changer card was destroyed.
Okay. That's a bunch of white. So I'm going to send Ezio at 42. He is Menace and Fear, so he can only be blocked by black and artifact creatures.
Which you have none of.
Very well. No blockers.
Alright, so you're going to take 3 commander. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I'm just going through the stages, so these are all untapped. Upkeep trigger, Rhea. I'm going to bring Scarab God back to the battlefield. That upkeep trigger does not resolve for now. Draw. Wait, does it? Because I'm still on upkeep?
It says at the beginning of your upkeep.
It's always going to say at the beginning.
What was the question?
So I brought Scarab God back with Rhea's upkeep trigger. Does his upkeep trigger also?
No. At the beginning of your upkeep, it would have had to have been on the battlefield. We have passed the beginning of your upkeep.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though we are still in your upkeep, it doesn't look back in time and be like, oh, now I'm here. Triggers don't look back in time, except when they do.
Except for when you're playing blue.
The game doesn't look back in time, except when it does. Ugh. Tell you what, though.
The card I drew is not conducive to what I just did. Kind of. Who is? I think I'm screwed. The Wrath of God really stunted me. I'm going to pay 2, tap this. I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm going to discard that card. It's Metamorphosis Fanatic. I'm going to pay the 3. And I'm going to make a token copy of it. It is a 4/4 zombie. With that, I'm going to bring this back out. I mean, it gets a lifelink counter, but it already has lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it? And then with him, I'm going to bring back Psychic Frog with a lifelink counter.
I screwed myself with the reconnaissance I didn't use.
Or I lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't have a way to get Crypt Caller Chariot back. Fuck. Well, let's see here. I can only hit you with 2 creatures, and neither of them have lifelink. And you're not. And but you have a lot of life. Fuck. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm probably just gonna die here. I'm gonna pass, but I can't really do anything.
Alrighty then. Tap. Draw. Let's get a Plains return. I'm gonna +1 Liliana.
So
My
just-
discard's gonna be Parhelion.
On that trigger, I'm gonna discard. I only have 1 card to discard, but I'm gonna use Psychic Frog's ability to discard my Supreme Verdict.
Okay.
So I don't have a card to discard off of Liliana.
Yep, understand.
I discarded to terminate, and I have no hand.
Cool. Alright. I'm just gonna go straight to combat. Bring the Parhelion back. And then crew it with Greasefang. And then let's see here.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I think I'm swinging it at Jinja. And then the 2 angels will also go at Jinja, which is a slight overkill, but that's the only way I can guarantee he dies.
I think that's exactly enough.
It's a few too many by my math, but regardless.
Well, I can block one of the angels,
Oh yeah.
and I live. By I think what do we got? 16 plus 5 as 21. I live by 2. I'm blocking
Fuck.
one of the angels.
I should have made you second creature then. God damn it. Ugh. Alright. I mean, I don't have any combat tricks, so.
I go down to
Damn it.
I can't take you. You have too many blockers. Unless I
Yeah, I
can-
know, but I mean, I never know what you're gonna draw. You might draw some crazy shit.
Yeah, well, I had Supreme Bird. I should have. I wouldn't have done anything.
Is there anything? Oh, god damn it! The Ripples of Undeath again. I always forget about it.
I forget about reconnaissance.
Takanuma, Conceal Courtyard. I'll grab the Takanuma out of there. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to. That's stupid. I'm just gonna keep killing myself if I do this. Need to show
Your
a little
deck
bit
is.
of
I really like your deck, but it actually destroys mine.
I guess let's do 1, 2. I'm in second main now. 3, 4. I'm gonna hard cast a Conqueror's Galleon.
What does that do? Attacks, exile it at the end of combat. To return it to the battlefield, transform it.
I should have done that like before combat, but
Oh, it becomes a
Being
land.
being bad at Magic's not illegal.
Draw
It turns into a draw engine.
Oh. I think I need. I think that would work in this deck, huh?
Possibly.
Okay, I can pull a creature from the graveyard right back to my hand that I could use to discard to get another token. I can draw a card and discard a card.
Okay, I'm gonna go to end step. In response to Greasefang's delayed trigger, let's do black and colorless. I'm gonna Reckoner's Bargain the Parhelion. I'll gain life equal to sacked permanent's value and draw 2 cards. So I'm gonna draw 8, or gonna gain 8, sorry. And then draw 2 cards. Cool. Wow, I should have done that like before end step. Why did I do? I'm not smart at this game, pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Um, let's see what we got going on down here. Yeah. Ezio's going after you again, 42.
He has
Menace
Menace
and
and Fear. Unfortunately, I do have one artifact available to block, but not two.
Yep. And then during end of combat, he would untap because of reconnaissance.
Are you done?
In the next few days, we check back subs price after cracking the markets.
What was that?
Are you done?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, untap upkeep. I have 2 zombies. So each opponent loses 2 life, and I scry 2. Um, let's just do. I guess view top X, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's Frog.
Frog alert.
actually,
What do you have to say for yourself?
they'll just stay like that. All right. We'll do. No, I misread that. 1, 2, 3. Windfall. So each player discards their hands, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way.
Okay, I got 4.
1.
So we each draw 4.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'll play this Godless Shrine. A tap. Nope, I'm not going to play Godless Shrine. I want to play Morphic Pool. And then how do I 1, 2, 3. Monument to Endurance. Whenever you discard a card,
I
choose
have that in
one.
this deck, but I can't find it.
Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure. Each opponent loses 3 life. We're going to use Psychic Frog's ability to discard a card, so it gets +1. I'm going to discard the Godless Shrine. And I'm going to choose to draw a card. I forgot I had that in this deck. I cannot. Can I? No, I can't. Fuck. Damn. Damn. That's the only way. I don't have. I lose. I lose. Um. How big is Ezio?
He is a 3/2.
3-2. Okay, I'm going to try to extend my life here. Sack these 2 treasures. One's white, one doesn't matter. I'm going to tap this for black. I'm going to Anguished Unmaking Grease Fang. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Hmm.
I would kill myself. Fuck. Look what you've done, 40.
I regret nothing.
Okay.
For how slow of a start I got this game, I regret nothing.
I'm actually just going to use Psychic Frog's ability to discard Anguish Unmaking, making it a 4/5, and creating a treasure token. That gives me 4. That's not enough. I'm going to swing the token Metamorphosis Fanatic and the Psychic Frog to 40, and the real Metamorphosis to Vamp.
I'll take the 4.
Before with attackers declared. All right. So what's coming at me?
The token and Psychic Frog.
So you gain 8 off of that.
I'm getting 12 total.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got nothing.
You're taking. It's you're getting 8. 40.
Oh, okay. I hope I don't regret that decision. I really hope I don't fucking regret that decision.
Well, I made Psychic Frog a 5 toughness on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, I really hope I don't regret that decision. Oh, wait, I had blockers up. What the fuck am I thinking? Whatever.
That's
I literally forgot about the fucking 4 angels I got sitting here. Whatever. Whatever.
With that, I will pass.
I'm not smart at this game. Draw.
I mean, I think I lose.
Yeah, but I need to not be wasting life for no reason.
Bro, you get 16 flying angels.
I'm gonna downtick Liliana by 2, targeting Vamp.
Alright, what is...
Target player sacks a creature.
Oh, god damn it.
And then let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's get braids out. I'm gonna then do 1, 2 into an arcane signet. I'm gonna go to combat. Gonna grab Parhelion. And then I'll do. Excuse me. I'll crew Parhelion with Grease Fang, and then I'll crew the. Do I just leave that as a blocker? I just leave that as a blocker. Yeah, I think I just leave that as a blocker. Cool. I don't know why I tapped that. And then let's see here. Do you have any flyers up, Jinja?
No, I think like I said, you
All right. Parhelion's going to you.
your 4 angels there could just take
And then
me out.
1, 2, 3. That should be enough to kill you.
Your 4 angels
then-
were enough, trust me.
And then 1 angel plus the 2 new ones that I'm gonna make at Vamp.
So 16? Or 12?
So you've got 12 coming at you, and then Jinja's got
16
2.
total.
Yeah.
Alright.
I tried. This deck,
Uh,
I think, needs a little bit of work, but I think it overall it will work.
I think mine does too, honestly, but it's such a one-trick pony. I'm going to end step, and I'm going to use Braids to sack Parhelion.
I can't. I have nothing to sack.
Yeah.
Well, no, I got a artifact.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got an artifact.
I'll sack it.
So I got pass. Because, like, I mean, it's good in a vacuum, but the fact that I can only reanimate one vehicle a turn kind of limits the overall damage output. So, like, I do know there's ways to get creature or vehicles out so they persist, so I can swing more than one vehicle a turn. And there is also like one it's not an infinite combo, but there is one combo in here that allows me to take like my Night Titan, the one that deals damage every time it re-ETBs, and then sack that like 4 times a turn. But even then, that's not technically that's a 3-card combo, and it's not technically infinite.
So I'm gonna be real. I don't think I have anything to stop you from killing me next turn.
All right.
Yep.
All in one play.
Yep.
So that's the ball game, folks. How about it? So, Gingy, you were asking before about feedback for that deck. I think one thing definitely is get rid of anything that prevents you from having a max hand size. It's not a madness deck, but it's essentially a madness deck. You want to be discarding, and you can activate that at the end of your turn, or you can trigger that at the end of your turn when you discard down to hand size. And honestly, that is one of my recommendations for most decks. Unless you have something that cares about hand size, just don't put no max hand size cards in there because they're not worth it. Thought Vessels.
I will vehemently disagree with you on one specific case.
Okay.
And that is Reliquary Tower. I've become a firm believer, and I believe we've had this discussion. I've become a very firm believer that Reliquary Tower belongs in every single deck, unless you do not want a hand.
Here's the thing, right? My position is that most of the time, having no maximum hand size is not helpful and can be harmful, right? Because most of the time you are just, if you have no max hand size, you're just filling up your hand with a bunch of useless crap, right? You're like, oh, I've got 40 cards in hand, but I have no answers, and it's not helping you in any way.
I'm formulating my response, but I'll wait for you to finish.
It's not helping you in any way, right? And when someone chucks down a windfall or something similar, that just hold on, god damn it, what just happened? Okay, the cat is being an idiot. Ah, damn it. I don't need Google Chrome help.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I came to the realization about the no max hand size.
There we go. Okay.
Earlier.
So anyway, my main point is that, like, for most of the time, unless you have some sort of payoff for having a bunch of cards in hand, it's really not worth it to take up a slot with things that give you no max hand size. I'm talking things like Thought Vessel, right? I'm talking Reliquary Tower, especially if you're in a 3 or 4 color deck. Having a colorless mana that gives you having a colorless mana producing land that gives you no max hand size, unless you have some kind of payoff for having a bunch of cards in hand or your deck is built around that, it's not really worth it. And by the time someone comes around with a windfall style effect, then you've just drastically helped the rest of the table out by hoarding all your cards.
All right, so here's my response. One,
Sure.
I'm going to take disagreement with a couple of the assumptions that you made, and I'm going to posit that overall, in the game, windfall type effects are much less rare than forced draw effects. I would say, especially over the past few years, I've noticed a proliferation of either printings or people playing cards that force their opponents to draw cards, which means over the years I've noticed that much more often I am being punished for being forced to draw cards much more often than I'm being punished for having too many cards. And then so even if you're not running an insane draw engine, to me it doesn't seem that rare that I'm coming up against decks that are forcing me to draw cards. And furthermore, you made an assumption that having extra cards in hands is useless. I don't think that's true at all. If I've got 10, 11, 12 cards in hand, they might not be useful at the moment, but say you play a threat where suddenly one of those cards becomes useful, I am more likely to have an answer in hand when I have a larger grip, which, by the way, that's basically the entire assumption. That's basically the entire assumption that blue decks are built around, is that you have a larger grip, which allows you to have more answer. It has a greater chance that any given answer in your deck will be in your hand at any given time when you need it, as opposed to if you're playing with a standard 7-card grip or less.
So I
So,
think we're conflating two things here, because I'm not saying get rid of card draw. Card draw and card advantage.
no, I'm not saying
is
that at all.
important.
No part that I in my argument that I say that.
No, I don't think you're arguing for that either. I think that we're conflating the idea of having a lot of cards in your hand versus having card advantage, right? Which they're very similar. Don't get me wrong, but if I am able to churn through my deck and get the good cards out, then I don't need to keep a million cards in my hand. I just need to keep the cards in my hand that are useful to me right now. And I think a lot of people disregard, especially newer players, disregard the graveyard as a zone to draw from, as a resource.
Well, you know I don't. I love my graveyard
yeah,
decks.
I'm not saying you do, right? But like, if I have no max hand size, then I can't be pitching stuff into my graveyard for free at the end of my turn. I need to have some other discard outlet to help me get stuff into my graveyard so I can pull it for cheaper. That Kenrith deck, right? I'm pulling cards out of the graveyard for 1 black mana. If I have no maximum hand size, it's harder for me to just pitch crap into the graveyard.
Sure. And that's true. I guess ultimately what I'm trying to say is I don't necessarily, and it should not be construed to say that I'm saying Reliquary Tower should be in every deck. What I am attempting to say is just like Arcane Signet and Soul Ring are auto-includes in every deck unless you have a very specific reason not to. I firmly believe that Reliquary Tower should be an auto-include in every single deck, including 3-color decks. I run a lot of 3-color decks.
Sure.
It should be an auto-include in every deck unless you have a very specific reason to not include it, either because you want to discard or because you have a deck that cares about being hellbent, which I would argue those are pretty few and far between.
I can understand that. My flip side to that is cards have to earn their slot in the deck, and for me, for any deck that I have, I don't really value a no max hand size card, a land that produces colorless mana and gives me no max hand size, right? That's not super helpful for me in most decks that I would gravitate towards constructing. And from, Reliquary Tower is included in a lot of precons, and it's one of the first things I cut when I'm upgrading a precon, because I'm like, most of the time having no max hand size doesn't help the end game of the precon, and trading that land slot out for a better land card for mana fixing, or trading that land slot out entirely for a better spell that I can use, that makes that, like, it's on my short list to cut out of the box of pretty much every precon.
That's fair. And I'll also say I'm usually a budget player, so there's almost always like super expensive like lands that you can play for a more optimal mana base.
Sure.
I'm usually in the position where I'm trying to cut expensive cards out of my mana base because I'm not spending $700 on a mana base for a 3-color deck.
Yeah,
so it's like very often for me, it's like I can cut this $70 land and accept that my deck is going to be slightly less efficient,
Sure.
and I'm going to slot in this Reliquary Tower on the off chance that I'm being forced to draw cards, and now I don't have to discard. So I guess playing into the fact that this is a stream, let's put it to the audience. I firmly believe that Reliquary Tower is an auto include in every deck, unless you have a good reason to not include it.
Well, looking at the chat right now, Sushi's in the chat, and he says maybe 1 to 2 color decks put Reliquary Tower in most of them. 3+ color decks definitely got to think about it. And I certainly agree with that. Because I would even say, especially in a 3-color or a 4-color or a 5-color deck, I'm probably subbing Reliquary out even for a basic land. If we're talking about on a budget, having a basic land, having 1 more basic land of a color that I need more of, is more arguable to me than the no max hand size produce a colorless. And Thought Vessel again is one of those things that like for a long
Oh,
time.
Thought Vessel is an entirely different argument.
It's around the same thing because yes, it is a mana rock. Yes, it gets you the colorless. Yes, it gets you no max hand size. But it was in a lot of precons for a while there. I think it's falling out of favor and being in those precons now, but in favor of more
Sure,
versatile
but
mana
most
rocks.
of my arguments do not apply to Thought Vessel because Thought Vessel is negative mana, whereas Reliquary Tower is always like it doesn't fuck up your curve to play Reliquary Tower.
It doesn't
I
fuck up your curve. No, I don't.
so I,
Yeah.
I am not arguing for Thought Vessel. I think Thought Vessel is a terrible card. Reliquary Tower, however, different.
Sure.
This is my first deck that I want things in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Typically, like most of my decks, like you said, all the cards earn a slot in the deck, and I always have a use for them.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like discarding because I like say like I pitch a card like, well shit, now I need that card.
To me,
Yeah, you might need it in 3 turns.
I think,
unlike
yeah.
this deck, unlike in Hashaton, like, well, I can just chuck this card. Oh hey, I discarded a card. Now I've got 4 cards on the battlefield I care about discarding. I can hit Hashaton's ability. Say I have Crypt or the Chariot out. I get a zombie. Monument to Endurance. I get any one of those 3 effects. Like, oh, and by the way, I had Dam in my hand.
So here's
I also had Dam in my hand.
Here's the other crux of the argument I'm trying to make, and I don't think I gave it across very clearly earlier. If I'm optimizing a deck, right? If I'm upgrading a deck, each card has to justify its own space in it, right? For me, Reliquary Tower specifically, the no max hand size line on a card, that is not the reason I play a card. It has to be it's a nice bonus to have, right?
Okay, so let me
but it
ask
has
you...
to earn its keep off of something other than just you have no max hand size.
What about
Whether
this card?
that is Marina Vendrell's Grimoire, where it does the whole life gain, life loss, gives you an alternate lose condition, lets you do the whole that's doing a bunch, and it happens to have no max hand size, right? Generating 1 colorless mana and taking up your land drop for the turn doesn't wow me enough.
It
right?
doesn't quote unquote take up your land drop for the turn because
So-
it still generates mana. Early game, I admit, yes, can be a crutch if you're not color fixed. But mid game, if you're already color fixed, it doesn't really impact you. It's only a benefit.
What about cards like this one?
What is this one? Let's see. Hold on.
Nizal Primal Tide. Nezahal Primal Tide.
Can't be countered. You have no max hand size. Opponent casts a non-creature spell, draw a card, discard 3, exile, return to the battlefield. 7 mana doesn't win you the game. That's my.
Yeah, well,
that's
you forget that I can just get it out for 3.
Maybe in that particular deck,
that
sure.
particular deck still like this card in a vacuum is not worth it.
No,
Sure.
I would normally I would not play this card, but like earlier, I just got a 9 mana card out for 4 mana.
Sure. I think we've moved on from specific
in that
use
case,
to generalizations. Right?
This is still a no max hand size card.
I'm still arguing on generalizations, and full disclosure, I do have to get going soon because I have to cook dinner.
Sure.
But really, all I'm trying to say is I'm arguing on plausibility because at the end of the day, you construct a deck to be useful in more cases than it's not. Not every single deck is going to be useful in every single case.
100%.
And I would argue that for most decks, in the most majority of cases, Reliquary Tower is a definite include and doesn't really hurt you. Fully admitting that it will fuck you sometimes, and there's no getting around that.
I think my main crux is not that Reliquary Tower is never useful. I think my main argument is that if you are looking for cards to cut and replace, Reliquary Tower should be at the top of that list.
Well, I guess we're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah, I mean, reasonable minds will differ on this, right? We're gonna have different philosophies on that. That's not a problem at all. And I think my main argument is also in multiple color. The more colors you have, the less useful the Reliquary Tower is.
Oh, absolutely.
And the less it justifies its space in the deck. If you're in a monocolor deck, include your Reliquary Tower, no problem, right? If you're in a 2-color deck, it might be worth looking at taking away just in favor of better mana fixing if that's a problem for you. 3 colors or pardon me, 3
Yeah.
colors or more, I think Reliquary Tower is at the top of the list to cut out.
Yeah. I'll keep it up to
All
3
else
colors,
being
and I do in fact keep it up to 3 colors. Anything more than that, which I don't play 4 color, 5 color decks on principle, but if I did,
on
yes,
principle.
it would be much more. I have a bone to pick with 5 color decks. It is what it is.
Really?
But
Oh,
I do,
We'll have to
and
talk
that's
about
another
that at some
discussion.
point. Yeah, we'll have to talk
Yeah,
about that at some point.
personally, I fundamentally disagree with the entire premise of 5 color decks.
Is this
But
specifically in Commander or?
it's yes, specifically Commander. I don't care about
Okay.
any other format with that. Anyway, I
I've got a
keep
buddy.
Reliquary Tech in 3 color decks all the time, and I very rarely have been in the position where I'm like, shit, I would have been color fixed except for the fact I have this Reliquary Tower. Has it
Sure.
happened once or twice? Sure, but I'll keep it up in 3 colors. But regardless, I do have to go cook dinner,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to have a discussion with Wooburg decks with you at some point.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
But I
wanna
will
leave
rest
you-
my stake on the fact I fundamentally disagree with them as a design principle.
I want to leave you with this though. I have a friend who anytime we're doing limited, pre-release or draft, he always tries to do a 5 color deck. He's an absolute madman, and he always comes in top 8 because he's just that like yeah, doing a 5 color deck during like Aether Drift pre-release this past weekend, and he's like, oh yeah, I came in second. I'm like, what the hell? How?
Once again, and just to be clear, I'm only talking about Commander.
No, yeah, I can understand that. I definitely want to have that conversation though. We'll talk about it later.
All right, I'll see.
Enjoy your dinner. All right, a lot of stuff today. So Pauper kickoff. Just to put a pin in it, put a bow on it. Pauper kickoff. Pauper is live for our folks that registered. If you have registered but haven't submitted your deck list, please be sure to do that before your match begins. We need to get those all taken care of, otherwise it won't work properly. And then we will be continuing for 4 weeks doing the Swiss stage of our Pauper League, and then we will do our finals on March 15th, streamed starting at 1700 Eastern Time. So you're going to want to be here for that. That'll be a lot of fun, and we're also going to be doing a giveaway for play boosters of Aether Drift as well during that. So that'll be a good time. Outside of that, we have this Commander format updates. That's super interesting. I'm excited to see where that goes over the next couple of weeks. And we'll have some more discussion. If you want to join us, you want to head over to airforcegaming.com or go to discord.gg/airforcegaming, and you can find us at all of our socials at /airforcegaming or at airforcegaming. Join us there, be part of the conversation. Join us for Magic, join us for other games. And then otherwise, I don't think we've got anything else big. Oh, check out shop.airforcegaming.com.
What about Standard?
Yeah, Standard League is going. Standard Ladder is going right now on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So definitely join that. The registration for that is open throughout the entire season. I was unfortunately unable to participate this last weekend because I was working, but this coming weekend I am going to get in there and sling some Standard with you guys. I've been enjoying my Boros Mouse deck, and we've been having a good mix of people playing different decks. We've had some mono red aggro, we've had some Dimir mid range, some Golgari mid range in there. People playing, having fun. We've got a weird mono black demons deck going, making the rounds in there. So it's been a lot of fun to see folks try different things out. And then our other Air Force Gaming stuff, you can find all that at airforcegaming.com for our other DAF ladder leagues. All sorts of good stuff happening there.
Also, the community stuff that happens through the Discord, you can find those in the announcements channel on Discord.
Exactly. Discord.gg/airforcegaming and also shop.airforcegaming.com for all your Air Force Gaming and Space Force Gaming merch needs. We've got playmats on there now for Magic the Gathering, and Dice I think went live as well. So all sorts of
I
guys.
didn't hear about the
What?
dice
Dice?
going live.
I know we had the dice for the prizing. I thought they had gone live on the store. If they haven't gone live yet, then ignore what I just said.
Oh, I'm looking. I do not see. I don't see dice. I don't see dice. I don't see dice. I see math. All these. There's mouse pads though. These are cool.
Yeah,
These are all the different artwork ones,
yeah,
and then there's
Yeah.
the one with all the bases. Those are cool.
Yeah, they're playmat size. They're Magic playmat size. So.
Oh,
I
it says
am not-
mouse pad.
It says mouse pad, but if you look at the
not
dimensions,
buying
they're
those.
playmat size.
I don't see dice though.
Okay.
Yeah, the mouse aren't out yet, or the mice aren't out yet. Dice.
Mice.
Yeah, dice. God. Yeah, it has been a long day.
Shadowsphere says in the chat, I want to hear about Wooburg. I love Wooburg decks.
You mean Rainbow?
Yeah, yes. We were having this discussion in the Discord earlier today about people who've been playing the game for a while and just have, antiquated ways of referring to things. People who call enchantments enchants instead of enchantments, or they'll call them legends instead of legendary creatures, or legendary things they'll call them legends, or summons instead of creatures.
I am biased because this Wooburg deck is my only deck.
Yes. uh, I am personally a fan of Wooburg decks because it gives you access to everything that Magic has to offer.
which was part of my thing with
Yeah.
I wanted to see what all the Assassin's Creed set had to offer.
Yeah. It lets you see everything Magic has to offer, but depending on how you build your deck, you're gonna gravitate towards individual things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just going to be different for everybody. I think I understand just from what I know about our good pal Fuddy over there. I think I understand why he's not a fan of Wooburg, but I don't want to put words in his mouth, so I'm not going to. I think we'll call it there for the evening, though. Let me take us off of the stream. You all have a good night, and we'll be here next week, same time, same channel. And let me get us out of here.